not ready today.
Do you at least have the
Oh,
thing open?
yes, I have the thing open.
Okay, we're good.
My God, I can't. Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Core, presented by Thembos and Dragons. I am Danny, and tonight I am your harbinger of destruction.
Oh.
We are starting with our announcements first. First off, thank you to all our artists. Starting off with Mackie, our favorite goose, and our character artist. Thank you, Mackie. You
You're
have been
welcome.
stealing our hearts and our money for as long as I've known you.
Speaking of
Stealing.
money, I still have commissions open.
Wait,
Commission!
what?
Oh.
They're open? Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, they might not be after a second
I
here.
mean, look, I think I don't ever have to have a spot because I'm awesome, but yeah.
All right, next up, we are going to be thanking Carly over at Cinderheart Studios for amazing work on our tiles. They're not currently in use tonight, but they are on all of our other streams. Go ahead and check those out. Thank you to Lycal for our background art. And thank you to everyone here who is watching, followers, subscribers, active chat, lurkers. You're all very welcome here, and we're always happy to have you. Speaking of an active chat, though...
Except for you. You know who you are.
Ooh, who are we calling out today?
I don't know, but you know who
I think
you
it's
are.
that one.
Yeah.
But come check out our moderated Twitch chat where we can all meme in peace. We welcome you with open arms to faff around just as much as we do during our intro cards. With that being said, they're not going to be in use tonight, but Squid, donation tiers for us, please.
Oh, yes. I have those up because I was prepared for them this stream. Check out our D&D donation abilities for $1 or 100 bits. I don't remember it off the top of my head. I usually have a thing
I'm
open.
very sorry.
For
Listen,
$1.
Do we need to faff?
No,
Do
we
need to
got
filler?
this. $1 or 100 bits, you can grant guidance or a +1 to a player's rolls. For $3 or 300 bits, you can grant inspiration or a D6 to a player's roll. And for $10 or 1,000 bits, new character who dis, custom NPC for the stream.
Heck yeah.
The chaos is
Alright.
always strong.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Always. Okay. Do we have any other announcements or things that need to be said?
Go play All That Ails You. That's all.
True.
You should
All
play
That
All
Ails
That Ails
You for the Spooktober Game Jam. Absolutely incredible. Worked on by... Wait, where are you on my screen? This one. This one up here. That one. That one. That
And
one's
that one on the other side.
Yeah, and that one. And that one. They're so cool.
Actually, secretly, 90% of the people who work... No, 90% of the people here worked on the game.
Yeah, actually. Danny, you had a most important line.
I did. Now, you know who was the MVP of the entire thing?
Me?
Nox.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? You're right.
That
It's
tracks.
Nox. Always Nox.
That does track.
But also the incredible Liz who provided the voice for me. Woo!
Liz,
The octopus!
Liz, you're getting upstaged by your cat.
Always and forever.
Gotta love it. All right. With that being said, anything else?
I think we're done. Yeah.
I
pretty
like
fair.
bread.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
I also like bread. Bread is
Y'all are
good.
really
Bread is good.
sliding
Bread
me
is
down the
really
downhill.
good.
I just remembered this character is French again.
You're a French robot. It's important.
I hope you all remember some things that I told you you need to keep in your notes. Especially Liz. Alright. So, with all that said, previously on the core, I actually typed one of these out, and Jesus Christ, is it long. Our ragtag group of hired help have been escorting a lone alchemist named Bones throughout his journey of the lands of tranquility to uncover small arcane hourglasses, only known as gilded timepieces, leftover scraps from the birth of the universe that has evaded the hands of inquisitive fools for as long as time can recount. That is, until just the right amount of chaos was summoned in the same vicinity to disrupt the natural order of things. Gee, I wonder who I'm talking about. Bones, having had 2 gilded timepieces shy of the full collection, called our adventurers forth, promising handsome reward should they be able to help him assemble the last 2. After a bumpy ride in a second-hand caravan and a playful romp through a local tavern, our party found themselves amongst a vineyard where they met one of Bones' informants, Garen. Braving a haunted house by laying an old patriarch to rest, they found themselves stepping through an old and oddly webbed hallway. But the cobwebs seemed viscous and more like a substance slightly thinner than the consistency of jello. Stepping through the hallways, they lost Garen to a tendril slithering up from a great wide pool, only to find themselves between a rock and a hard place with a
We didn't
disappearing
even
bridge.
try to save him.
You didn't. You
None
We
of us
really
did.
did
We
not.
just assumed he died.
You
We
just
did
thought,
nothing.
We left him.
So we didn't even try.
I mean, he was dead. He was definitely dead. Or he's the BBG.
there was a chance you guys could have saved him. I'm just saying
Don't
that.
tell us that. We just assumed he was dead. So there we go.
Anyway, stepping through, they lost Garen to a tendril slithering up from a great wide pool, only to find themselves between a rock and a hard place with a disappearing bridge and aggressive suits of armor. After passing through that room, they found one gilded timepiece upon a tall spire. Barry, our trusted companion, scaled the spire
God
with
damn
only
it.
one hiccup along the way, chomping down on the timepiece and launching the party right back to the caravan outside. Thank you. I was waiting for a reaction to that pun. Only
I
to see
said,
that
God damn it. I'm so pissed.
Only to say the meek and rather annoying Garen had drawn a teleportation circle, supposedly leading to the capital, where our resident Loxodon scribe slash rogue
No. You were
slash
saying
Titan-
lesbian.
Yes,
I don't think that's incorrect.
Gertie has surmised the final gilded timepiece to reside. Upon using the teleportation circle, the party felt that their existences were being shifted elsewhere, with Bones letting the protected party know they were at the intended location from inside of the caravan before promptly collapsing outside the door. And that is where we pick up with our party still nestled safely in the large den. So, what are you guys doing?
I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Can I check on the collapsed bones? The
Dude.
pile
Yeah,
of
he is
bones?
outside the caravan. You are inside,
Oh, okay.
so you
Did
will have to open the door first.
things go badly or something?
Well, maybe. We could check.
The last thing you remember hearing him say is, "Right, we're here," and then he promptly just boom, right outside.
Can we
If-
tell how close he was to the door when he fell? Like if we open the
It's
door and
like
drag
he
him
was
in?
on the lip of the caravan, like you know how there's that little lip before you enter in.
Ah.
He was there and then just fell forward. So it sounded very close.
I mean, I should probably go check.
Yeah, I'd go check.
Yeah.
All right, so as you guys swing open the door, you actually see that you are in the lobby entranceway of a grand library. You can see between the two columns that are on the sides of the little receptionist desk, you see walls and mountains of books, some that you think scale even higher than your field of vision can perceive if you stepped inside. It just kind of keeps ascending, and you notice that there's a slight incline, but it never seems to fully reach at the top. It never seems to connect, and it kind of disappears into almost like this dark void above, even though you see that everything is lit with candles. And you see three elven receptionists, and they're all just staring at Bones, who is very much collapsed on the ground.
Professor Rojas?
Um,
Can we see any injuries on Bones?
Not to your knowledge, he just kind of. It seems like inside the caravan, everyone was safe and the teleportation worked perfectly. But outside, something happened to him, and he just looks pale out of
Hey,
his splat.
Mom, if he's dead, are you gonna eat that?
The fish?
Oh,
Or do you mean him?
can I?
we shouldn't eat people. That's bad.
Oh,
Can I?
alright.
Can I-
Well, is it bad for a bear, though?
I was just gonna get out of the cart and
Oh,
I
hold
mean-
out. Before you exit the car, we better make sure we're not also going to die the second we step out of it.
I can
There's
test
no
it.
better way to check than for me to go outside.
Would you like me to
Or the metal
test?
one who just offered.
I
I
can't
mean,
technically die.
so wouldn't that? I mean, I'm not a scholar or anything, but wouldn't that be a bad way to test it?
All right,
Um,
well, that one first, and if they die, we know it's not good for any of us. If they don't, then we can send someone else.
I will.
But there's the people standing over there.
And
Yeah.
as soon as you say that, you see all three of the elven receptionists shift their looks simultaneously from Bones on the ground up to the caravan very slowly.
Can I step out and say in Elvish, hello?
And in response, all three simultaneously, "Welcome to the archives."
I
Yeah,
did.
I'm okay. I think I'm gonna stay in here.
yeah,
I
that's a
st-
little creepy.
did I explode when I stepped out of the caravan?
As you step, you felt a little bit of a hiccup, but that's just because you kind of stepped onto the fabric of Bones' pants as you walked out. But otherwise, you kind of get
Poor
right
man.
onto just the nice, cool
Oh.
limestone. Nothing happened.
I did not die, so that is good. Also, they said hello and welcome to the archives.
Oh,
And you all
Oh.
actually heard it. It was in the language that you primarily speak in your home or due to
So
your
it was
race.
in bear, so I heard rah
Yeah, you heard.
rah.
oh, no, we understood them perfectly. I will step off the cart,
You
and
step right on out.
kneel down next to Bones, and
Yeah.
check
Do
them.
you want me to go first, Mom?
I will check
How
for him.
very wonderful of you to offer.
Survival.
Go ahead.
I'll go first.
Can I?
That is gonna be a solid 10 there.
Oh,
So you see that he's breathing still, but you can't quite estimate what's going on or what's wrong.
While I'm down here, can I pick his pocket too?
Go for it.
Do
Hey,
I
what always
notice
fails,
this?
Are you trying to keep it hidden?
Yeah.
All right.
So you want me to roll a stealth then sleight of hands or sleight of hand then stealth?
Stealth then sleight of hand.
Stealth is gonna be a 22.
Okay. So I doubt anyone's passive perception meets that.
Mine's a
Sleight of hand
17, but yeah.
is going to be a 24.
24. As you reach in, you find the same like crumpled up letters to various informants that you had read about previously in his notes.
Okay.
People like Garen, who
Is dead.
he had been sending letters to along the way.
Mhm.
You see that there are a couple that he drafted but never quite completed or sent.
Mm-hmm.
And you also find 10 gold.
Sweet.
So, am I able to get off the cart just fine?
You are.
Cool.
Oh gosh, I mean, I'm not very good at the whole medicine thing, but I mean, I think he's okay.
Well, if we just give him a good swift kick, we'll find out for sure.
Oh,
that might hurt.
yeah, I don't know if that's the way to do it, but once again, I'm not a
gonna kick him.
doctor.
I'm gonna kick him in the ribs.
It's gonna hit, but roll like you're attacking just because to see just how good of a kick it is.
Actions and go to my unarmed.
You gotta check if you crit on this unconscious
You mean my
man.
oh my yeah.
Just
I
use the
actually
hit.
did crit. So
He dead. You just killed our employer.
for unarmed damage because it's a regular kick, I assume.
Was there any particular place you were aiming?
In the ribs.
So you kick and you hear. Oh,
No, he's
there you go.
still
He's just
alive.
fine.
What a waste of a crit.
Fine is
Oh.
quite relative.
Can I kneel down
Oh.
and just I'm gonna kneel down, like do that thing where it's like all of my joints collapse at once, just to squat, and I will just hold out a cupcake.
Oh, um, oh, um, not quite a fan of um sweets, but thank you.
Please eat. It will help you. You have blood, right?
Why did you decide to do
I
a
Yes.
French accent?
I don't know. I don't know.
It was so long ago.
It was
If you
I.
would
Um,
like, I could try to do my own for you, but that might not be that
oh
good.
yes, it's beef so good.
Beautiful.
Oh my
I'm
God.
just gonna listen. I was young. It was months. It was it was weeks ago. I will just.
It was months ago.
It actually was months
It
ago.
was months
It
ago.
was months ago. I thought I could do it. Mistakes were made. Here you go.
I mean,
Cupcake.
I know you don't like sweets, but it actually will help you. You should eat it.
Yeah, they taste pretty good.
It's rather ungrateful to, turn down such an offer as well, by the way.
Oh, right. Oh, you see, kind of like struggles up onto his arms, kind of sits up, just kind of plops himself back.
Would you like
Right.
me to feed you?
No, I can
I
handle
have
it.
fed babies before.
I'm not a baby. I can assure you that. The cupcake, please.
Confusion.
I'm gonna walk up to the elvish people.
Mm-hmm. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay,
Only a 10 because my +7 was not enough to help.
You're lucky that the DC is a 10.
Okay.
Because you notice as soon as you walk up to the receptionist, all three of them look exactly identical, except for tattoos. One has 3 dots under their eye, one has 3 dots under their mouth, and another has 3 dots on their headphones, under their ears.
on their headphones.
I don't know. Why are we here again, Mom?
Were we supposed to be going to a library? I can't remember. It's been
He said that
ages
the
ago.
last timepiece would be found in the archives.
Okay. We are here looking for that magic MacGuffin.
Oh, right. Do you have McMuffins?
Ooh, I do like McMuffins.
Close enough.
You see that the two on the outer side simultaneously turn and look in on the one in the middle. McMuffin.
Oh.
No.
Do we have to tell them about the thing, Bones, or...
Right. Oh yes, the gilded timepiece should be here somewhere.
Is this one of the moments where I take off my shirt and flex again? I don't remember.
I don't think that would quite.
I don't
work
think
with
that
them.
will work. Deep in the
Oh.
treasure of the homeland, eternal open ear waits
Okay.
with bated breath. Home is now. Home awaits.
So, do we just take it out with a library card or something?
That would work.
All
Do you
three of them.
need a card?
There are no library cards in the archives.
Why are they doing that?
Oh, they think it makes them look mysterious or something. I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh. Okay.
Now, if I remember correctly, dude we killed by accident, Gerwin, Garen, he had fully translated the letter for Bones, correct?
The cipher?
Yes.
You were the one that cracked the cipher.
Right, but I thought he did as well. Like, he then later told Bones.
I need to double check my notes. I do not believe he did.
Oh. Well...
Nope, he just left a note that said, figured you need to get to the capital next.
Also, Bones has 8 HP. These are a different kind of cupcake.
He is fully healed.
Damn.
I'm all out of the temp HP ones.
Well, if Bones, if I remember correctly, the cipher, one of the words was eternal ear.
Right.
I don't know if that has something to do with a cat meowing. If that has something to do with the timepiece or not,
Or this one with dots under their ear.
possibly.
Do you think that might work? Do we need to ask them just for the timepiece?
How much do you know about this place that you brought us to exactly?
I didn't bring us here, Garen did. He believes that somewhere in the capital is going to be where our final timepiece is.
Well,
You mean the dead man?
Right.
Yes, the one we definitely did not murder.
Yeah,
I mean, we
the
did
one that you
not.
had no chance to save.
To be fair, we did
Uh,
not murder him. He died from something in the water.
And I do not remember being paid to save anybody.
Right.
That is fair.
was I had already been in my bear form for a bit before, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
How
yeah.
long have I been in my bear form for? I mean, my human form?
I believe you transformed shortly after, because you were in your bear form when you got the other timepiece.
Yes.
Okay, so I should probably still have like 50 minutes or so, right?
Oh yeah, you've got plenty of time.
Okay, cool. So I'm still people for a bit. I'm just flexing in a corner while everyone else is doing the discussion. I have, in fact, removed my shirt and started flexing.
Nice.
Mhm. So maybe we have to talk to the one with the dots under its ear.
I mean,
Right,
now here's my thing. If these people are protecting this
Here.
magic MacGuffin, are they actually just going to give it to us?
Yes.
I
Yes.
could always eat
Ah.
it like I eat the other one.
We
No,
could take
that's
it.
very not sanitary, and I wouldn't recommend that. It's
I
very
mean, maybe it's a thing, a
unhygienic.
matter of us trying to solve the puzzle.
Right, that cipher. I never quite got it. I believe I should probably go back into my chamber and try and decode it.
That's right. Trust us in this fancy library all to
I was
ourselves. Good idea.
I was going to say that you should all come with me, because I do not trust you alone in the archives.
What's the worst that could happen?
It's the entire history of the civilization since the birth of the universe. I don't believe they would take very kindly to having total strangers who are prone to chaos and mayhem going around just reading. You could I don't know. And he just kind of shuffles back towards the door.
He thought we
Mom,
were going to
I'm
read.
offended.
I
Are
am
you
too.
offended?
I am a little. I mean,
I
we
feel
are
like
chaotic, but
we
these people don't know that. Now they
need
do.
more gold, right? Like, that's what you taught me?
Yes. Slander of my character. Definitely
Yeah.
need
Right. Great.
compensation for that.
And fish.
Just
And
come
fish.
into. All right,
6 fish.
I will get you the fish. Please just come back into the chamber, and I will get you the
All
gold.
right.
I will enter the chamber.
Go to you.
We.
Owen, please follow me as well.
I'll
Uh,
go.
You two are the more like. You two are the more sensible ones, but at the same time, I kind of don't want them feeling like, oh, we're the only ones that have to be left in a caravan.
Oh, completely understandable. I'm beyond
Are they-
trustworthy.
Are they
As am
whispering
I.
about us?
I mean, if they're whispering in such a way that
Yes.
we can't hear, it is definitely about us.
Shall we go get some fish to eat?
All right,
Fish?
perfectly.
Yeah.
I will
Yes.
get you all a bunch of fish, and then we'll.
Maybe there's an octopus.
An octopus?
We have
You see a little
calamari.
purple hand. You see a little purple tendril just kind of push the door open a little more.
Pardon my reach.
Pardon my reach. All right. I'll go ahead and head into the. Who's what's it?
Yeah, if Mom's going back inside, I'll go back inside too.
I will
And
go
I am.
aside.
And as you all kind of step into the caravan, you see Bones kind of turn around, realize that the caravan is literally inside the lobby of the archives, and just right. Give us one moment, and
Do you
you see,
validate parking?
and you see all three of them just kind of tilt their head, turn their gaze back to Bones, and he just go, "Oh, right, that is extremely off-putting," and just closes the door behind him. And all of you are inside of the caravan, and you see that he kind of pushes past you guys, waves a hand, and a small purple spectral hand grabs a coin purse from one of the higher shelves and just drops it into your hands, Sean.
I count it immediately.
It is 15 extra gold.
Excellent.
Has anyone seen my shirt?
You ripped
Right.
it off.
Oh, I guess I need another one.
And you see he just waves a hand, and another shirt that also is carrying 6 fish on top of it is being lowered
Perfect.
down to you.
No, don't eat the
Alright.
shirt, just the fish.
Too late.
There's a bite mark in the shirt.
Yep.
And you see that he kind of turns around and goes to his desk and starts laying out the papers again that you had already decoded, Gardy.
Hmm.
And he's trying to like see just what it could mean. He's like, um,
Do I still feel those eyes on me?
yes.
Oh man, I don't like this feeling.
All right. What feeling?
The eyes.
Right. And he looks away. Right. Is that any better?
Is it any better?
No.
No.
Right. Fantastic. Great.
Is it our eyes that are bothering you, or different eyes?
I still feel like there's someone watching us.
And as you say that, you feel just the tiniest breeze against the back of your neck.
Mistress?
Can I
Do
do a
it.
perception check about what the fuck?
Go for it.
May I also?
Everyone can
Or
go
can
ahead
I
and
help?
perception
also,
check.
yeah.
I like to make a what the fuck check. That's a 19.
17.
17.
I got a whole 7, so I'm not paying attention.
Woo!
I'm counting my
You're
gold.
counting gold.
Yep.
Sharon, Olwyn, and Barry. You don't notice anything really. It just feels the whole just balance of the room feels slightly off. But Gertie, as you're watching Bones kind of manically search through all of these papers to try and find just what it means to look into the archives, you see a slight pulse behind him. And it's all the way up where the rest of the shelved gilded timepieces are. It pulses once. And it pulses again. And then there's almost like a translucent white light that kind of escapes from it.
Mm-hmm.
And I need everyone to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, okay. I'm sure this'll be fine.
Natural 20.
You're fine.
Can I just like a dagger appears from somewhere within my like dress and just
Uh-huh.
like flick a dagger at where that pulsing light is?
Those are directly at the gilded timepieces. The pulsing came from one of the timepieces.
Oh, came from. Oh, I thought it was like something around it. Okay. I won't do that then. But natural 20.
Okay.
Oh, it's better than a natural 20? 7.
Natural 1.
No, but close.
22 if you needed to know for me.
I got a 13.
All right. So, shoot, the one thing I didn't pull up. Okay. So, first of all, I need Alwyn and Shoran to mark 1 tick of a homebrew status condition, which means Shoran, you're at 2.
I am. I'm special.
Okay. So,
Oh.
oh my god, where is my stuff? I had it all set up today, and then it just disappeared.
There are actually tiny little goblins that live in your computer and eat things that you need.
Gremlins.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's
don't-
Wrench Cat. Wrench Cat is a cat that has wrenches for hands. That all bad things is caused by Wrench Cat.
So, we start with what Alwyn sees.
What? Oh god.
Oh.
So, Alwyn, as this translucent light kind of pulses out and it kind of washes over everyone, you see the caravan disappear for a moment. And you're back in the Almoras household. And you're
Oh.
right outside of the door to a very particular young lady's room. And you're just very slowly closing the door. And you just hear, Alwyn?
I will just open the door a little bit and peek inside. Was there
And
anything
you
else?
see young Violet, who just kind of, she's very short, but she has the tendency to sometimes try and jump up and cling to the doorknob. And so you see her with her little feet just dangling slightly off the ground. She goes, I can't sleep.
Would you like another glass of water?
Are we hearing them talk?
What is this
Nope.
accent?
Can you tell me another story?
Are they just staring there blankly?
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing. I mean,
This
I
all
don't blink
happens in
anyways.
only a moment, so you guys won't be aware of this.
Okay.
Also,
But
to be
it
fair,
happens kind of in the blink of an eye.
I don't blink, so I am just like that.
So it's happening infinitely because they don't blink. Like, is blinking a condition of it ending?
Yes, I
No.
have to blink for it to end. What I would she ask? If I could tell her a story?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is time for bed for you, young lady. I have told you enough stories and enough glasses of warm milk, and getting
And you
tucked
just
in
see
separate
the
times.
stereotypical puppy dog eyes. Just
Perhaps one more story.
and you see her kind of drop from the doorknob, kind of tumble a little,
No.
but still lands on her feet. And she just kind of scurries over to her bed,
I love her so much.
jumps up, climbs onto it,
I love her.
like
Future
kind of
Rogue?
army crawls along up to the front,
Definitely.
and just kind of flips over onto her back, makes grabby hands up at you.
Right. I will pick her up and tuck her in. I'm assuming millionth time tonight. I've probably done this multiple times. Like,
Oh,
go
yeah.
to bed.
It is like every time that you try and get up, she asks for another story. It's like you actually have to tell a long enough story that she kind of falls asleep in the middle of it.
Mhm.
And so far, apparently you thought you've been doing that.
It's been
She's just a
3
really good
hours
faker.
now.
Yeah, it's been like 2 hours.
Right. Okay. So if I tell you, you will go to sleep, correct? After this story.
Mhm.
This is a promise, a pinky promise.
Did your accent just change?
Shut up. Yes. Listen, I'm picking a consistent one.
And you see her just kind of intently staring at her pinky.
You cannot break a pinky promise.
Mm.
I will pinky promise this child.
And she pinky promises you.
All right. I mean, okay. Bedtime story.
And
I
that
didn't
is-
come up with one.
That is all that you see.
Okay.
And then
Is it all that ails you as well?
It is.
Sharon.
It actually is all that ails me.
Sharon, I need you to just roll a flat d20.
How about a nice even 10?
Buddy.
Oof. Right off.
D20 senpai is not flat.
So, you actually see all of your crew of the Golden Manta being led in shackles towards kind of a courthouse. You see what was once your beautiful and well taken care of well-tended to ship is being stripped for parts in a local dock. And you see the others, and you notice for just a moment that Sneedrick kind of looks at you, and he just kind of has this scowl on his face that you've never seen before. And it's directed at you.
I get the feeling he's blaming me for what's going on.
And you see a couple of moments later, as they're being led away towards the courthouse, you're actually being ushered in like a guest of honor.
Can I ask you, person who is ushering me, what exactly is going on here?
Well, your crew got found out. And
Are
I
you in
don't
New
fucking
York?
know, you finagled your way out of it, and now you're being a witness.
A witness, huh? I
Mhm.
see.
You thought that everyone could just sneak out, make sure that they weren't caught in the night. It was wrong. And as he kind of opens the door, and you see just a mass of people that are just watching as your former crew kind of shambles their way in, but at the same time they're like trying to keep their pride about them. That's when you come back to the caravan.
I immediately cast Hypnotic Pattern in the room,
Oh,
thinking that because that's what I would do in that courtroom. So that's what I'm doing to everybody here.
let me take a look at what that does.
30-foot cube. Everyone that sees it makes a wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they are charmed. When they are charmed, they are incapacitated and have the speed of 0.
All right, guys.
I failed. I got a 5.
Wisdom saves.
The DC is only 14.
Oh, good. That was a 7, not a 1. 14.
19.
5.
Oh boy. Oh,
I'm fine. I'm fine.
so that
I'm
means
fine.
that Gertie is under the spell. So
It can only last a minute, but
Hey, Mom, I
A
think
twirling
something's
pattern.
wrong with your magic.
colors that weaves through the air.
yeah, the room
So-
just explodes in psychedelic colors.
So Gertie, you're having a bad fucking trip.
What's why were there colors? I take a bite out of my shirt. Has anyone seen my shirt?
Oh,
You were
also
eating
Bones
it.
failed miserably.
Um,
So
You
it's
just
a no
see him,
bones day.
colors.
like just his hands on the table. He's just and
Oh.
nothing else.
He goes down.
Yep, he's down as well.
Gosh, I should
What the
not
hell are
take a
you
time.
doing to this poor man?
I should not take a timepiece right now. I can't take advantage of it. I don't know what's going on. You guys are back in a minute, though. It doesn't last long. I am sorry about that. Yes.
Man, I've had some days like that, but not. Woo, it's been a while.
Are you actually saying that without the accent? Oh my god! And you see the Bones, like he's already starting to come out of it, like, and then he just hears you say that and he goes,
Mademoiselle, your voice is. Were you affected by the spell?
Oh, it must have been something with the spell. That was quite weird.
Yes. Well, you're very studious, so you probably went to college and had a wild time, I'm sure.
I mean, I tried not to, but don't tell my parents.
"Damn it!"
I don't know your parents.
Alright.
Oh,
I've
they're
never met them,
quite
mademoiselle.
lovely people.
Oh.
Could I ask for everyone's aid in trying to figure this out with me?
No.
Oh, sure, but I think you should
Um,
know I had another vision of the future.
Oh.
Another
Oh.
weird little timepiece wobbly.
Also,
Excitement.
that timepiece up there, was pulsating light before. Well, before all of a sudden there was all the colors everywhere. So I don't know if that's related.
Right. These things are very, finicky, I suppose. I didn't know that the side effects would be before we gathered them all together.
You said you saw the future? Is that what it is that we see?
Well, based on the first one I had, which was my family in celebrating my return, I assume it's a future.
Have I had any fantasy dream things?
Not like they're describing currently.
Oh.
I just saw.
I think it's something that only affects people.
No, I just saw. I am not a people.
But you look like a people.
It is clever work. And I will just
But I
hold out
mean-
my arms and move all of my joints. But I'm not a people.
I mean, but you look like a people, so maybe the person who made us see those things thinks you're a people.
Well,
I'm a bear.
yes, but right now, you look like a people.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I suppose that's.
All right, Ewan. I'm just gonna stand over here and do this, and I'm just gonna flex some more.
I might actually need some help over here.
I can eat it if you need help.
No, not eating. Actually, you stay over there. You go ahead and flex over there.
All right, I'll be over here.
Right.
How can I help?
Right.
Can I make an insight check?
Go for it. Gertie, make a deception, I guess.
15 deception.
Damn you. 14 insight.
Oh!
You fuck.
Ooh.
I was so close.
So close.
Ooh, buddy, that was close.
I got any dice? No, wait, we don't do dice with this character. God damn it.
That was a little too close for comfort right there.
Just a tiny
Does
bit.
anyone else smell shame right now?
You would have probably discovered some crazy shit.
And just look at you and squint. You are confusing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like I have something in my throat now.
Open bag, pulls out
I
cough
would-
drop. And oh!
Oh, thank you so much.
As you're giving me the finger, I just pull out a cough
I
drop.
would
And
just-
just go,
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll pop the cough drop in.
Y'all.
Just kidding.
What?
I'm gonna
What?
start looking at the papers.
Yep.
All right. I need
just to
everyone who's
appease
looking at the
Bones.
papers to make investigation checks.
Do I have any type of bonuses because
wait. You already know it, so you don't even have
I
to
already
make the check.
know. Okay.
I got a
This is-
dirty 20.
Right.
Got a 7.
Let's check. He didn't make it again. So, dirty 20 was
Sharon.
Sharon? Alright. So, Sharon, as you're looking through, you can kind of decipher some of the words that are being used in it. You can actually tell that there's some kind of base in primordial.
Oh, I know
And-
that language.
As you're looking through it, it's very ancient, so it's not quite the contextualized and refurbished primordial that you're kind of used to hearing and speaking. It's like an ancient version, but you can still make out the words. Deep in the treasury of the homelands, the eternal open ear waits with bated breath to be told the hour is now, your home awaits.
Ooh, that's even more than I got.
Yeah, because you had narrowly gotten it, but this one is a more broad.
Oh, excuse me.
To be told the hour is now. What was the last bit?
The hour is now. Your home awaits.
So deep in the treasury of the homelands, the eternal open ear waits with bated breath to be told the hour is now. Your home awaits.
Yep.
Okay, got it all.
And with that, I need you and Gertie to make history checks.
Oh. Gertie, how are you at history? Not great.
Well, that's a nat 1, which is a 4.
19. My purple dice, yo. Not
you
using
go.
it for like 2 weeks makes it happy.
So, Gertie, you're actually able to tell. I do not remember if we talked about this before, but we rolled it again just to be safe. That the Homelands was actually that was the old name of the capital of the Lands of Tranquility now, which is known as Brav Katal. When the New Age swept across the land and changed the names to fit with a new standard, the Homelands was swapped out for its current name, because any land in the Lands of Tranquility can be considered someone's home.
That's fair.
The Homelands were simply known as the place that the old gods had first claimed and given a civilization.
And that's now Brav Katal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is also the
So,
location of the archives.
did you all figure it out, or are we gonna be here for a while?
Well, I did perhaps figure some of it out, but
Oh, did you?
I might need a little bit of gold to coax it out.
I've given you so much already.
Oh, here, I can do it this time. I'll give you 3 gold.
No. I don't want you to have to.
I will take that 3 gold.
Is that
So-
enough for the information?
Yes, that's fine. All right. So there's a little bit of primordial in here, which I happen to know due to my heritage as a wonderful.
Mom's the
warlord.
greatest.
Yes, I am.
They're a water bear.
Yes, that's correct. A water bear.
Ah, a tardigrade.
So, what part did you figure out?
Oh, did you figure out some too? Well, perfect. We can compare notes. Deep in the treasury of the homelands, the eternal open ear awaits with bated breath to be told the hour is now. Your home awaits.
Oh
don't-
gosh, that's much more than I got.
Oh, really?
Oh. I thought it was gonna be in waits with a bated breath and something in their rear.
You said something about an apple when I tried to get you to help me last time.
There's an apple. Wasn't there an orchard of olives?
We were just at a vineyard.
Oh yeah, vineyard.
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 So the homeland,
Right. What about it?
I mean, that could be anywhere, couldn't it? I
Um,
mean, whose homeland?
Yes, all vague, isn't it?
I live in the
I'm gonna make you make
forest.
a history check now.
There's
live
a
in the
tree.
sky.
Oh gosh,
You're
I
a
was
sky
right.
water bear?
Hold on. You mentioned something about the homelands, the eternal open ear, correct?
Yes, I don't know what that means, but that's certainly in there.
Well, eternal is something that happens from like a very, very long time ago in history, and the homelands were a place. I don't remember where. But in the old age, before the new millennia, they
Before
started
the
to
ear tunnels?
call what
Oh. Okay.
ear tunnels.
Ear tunnel? Ear tunnel?
Barry, my son, we need to stop and listen for a moment because if you speak, you throw this man completely off course and he forgets what he's doing.
Yes,
Oh.
a little bit.
Okay.
The homelands.
Flex.
The
I'll
homelands.
scritch your ear.
Flex.
Right, and the homelands. They were somewhere before the new millennia struck. It was one of the cities. I know that Brofktal has the largest archives of the world, but I don't remember which.
Isn't that where we are now?
Yes,
I thought we were in a library.
the library's in.
Maybe if we look around, look for a book in the library, we can find it out.
Right, but how do we ask a book for the
Oh,
location
we
of a
just go
timepiece?
up and talk to it. Isn't that how you do?
I believe Gertrude was suggesting we look in the book to find out what the homelands are, not ask the book to give us the timepiece.
Well,
Oh, I'm
Indeed,
gonna
I mean,
open the door and step outside.
you see the 3 elven receptionists are still
I'm
waiting.
gonna walk over to books and start asking the book if they know where the homeland is.
As you head towards one of the columns where it opens up to the archives, you are actually stopped by an invisible barrier, and you just kind of
Oh wow! There's like, hey everyone! There's really hard air over here,
all 3 heads turn to look at you.
and I'm gonna start licking the thing that's in front of me because I want to
No
see what it is.
entry to the archives without permission.
how do we get permission?
Oh
You must ask.
no!
What if I told you the hour is now?
Return,
their
dear
ears kind of
homeland.
twitch. All 3 of them, their ears simultaneously twitch at the same time.
The home is now, and I wrote it down just to say, your home awaits. The hour is now, your home awaits.
All 3 turn to look at you.
Hi.
Is this hard air?
There may only be one answer, not 3. And you see that they all point to each other. So the one in the middle points, the one on the left points.
Oh, so there was this box I once had which had food in it, and it talked about 2 guys who like lie all the time, and you had to guess which one was telling the truth.
So I'm guessing we go to the one with the ear markings because of the eternal ear.
But really, is this hard air?
They
Yes,
still don't give
darling.
you a response.
It's hard air.
Okay.
Would you all agree?
That makes sense to me.
I
Okay.
suppose that might work.
Ear.
What?
And you see that the one with the markings on the ear just kind of.
Ear. The hour is now, and your home awaits.
And they pause for a moment.
Pause.
Can you hear me, ear?
Once, twice. And it almost feels like a detachment as the other 2 just kind of turn and look. The third one
Whoa.
steps forward
I don't like this.
and just. You are the ones?
If not, we are now.
Stay Puff Marshmallow Man.
Strange allies to the universe, this generation. And you see that they just kind of step back from the desk, walk around. They come right up next to you, Barry, and they put
Oh.
their hand to the barrier, and it
those have the same words in it.
it dissipates, and they have the hand that was previously on it. They pull back and motion for you to follow.
Oh, I guess we are following.
I'm gonna like carefully put my hand against the wall to see if the wall is still there.
The wall is not there.
The hard air is gone.
Good job, Barry.
Yeah, thank you.
Why don't you catch up with your go make sure your mother's coming along.
Right.
Hey, Mom, I got rid of the air.
Very good job. I knew we could trust on you to do that while we dealt with the other things.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool.
You are.
So I'm gonna follow behind the.
Yep, I will follow.
All right. And as you guys walk through the archives, you kind of take a few curves and little swerves throughout the area, and then you duck between two very narrow bookcases. Narrow enough for wide enough for all of you to go through, but still very narrow to the point where people wouldn't find it if they weren't looking for it really. And there is a doorway with a hand insignia on it, and they gently press their hand into the sigil, and the door next to them slides open. And who is at the front?
Oh, always Barry.
Barry, you see that the elf turns their head at an almost unnatural angle to the point
You're
where their chin is over their shoulder, and they
uh,
just go,
uh,
"All right, best of luck."
is something wrong with your neck?
No.
Maybe they have an
No.
earache, shall we?
Okay.
You guys heading in the room?
Eerily so, yeah.
As you guys
Yep.
head into the room, it is a large circular room with absolutely nothing in it but a single pedestal, almost like one of those like prized museum exhibits. You see the final gilded timepiece within a
Oh,
glass case.
hey,
Don't
hey, look.
touch. No.
Uh,
No.
it went.
No.
Uh,
Wait.
okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. We have to check to make sure. This is what I'm very good at.
Okay.
Can I check for traps?
Go for it.
Sorry, I did not want Barry traipsing in there. Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the wrong thing. I had a bath running. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, 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 no,
Investigation
no.
is 17.
You don't see any traps.
Oh God, do you have water damage?
No, because I had 9 million towels on the floor, so.
So, I will head over to the gilded timepiece pedestal.
As you're heading in
Mm-hmm.
towards the pedestal,
Mm-hmm.
What if the floor was the trap?
Oh, I think it's okay. I checked.
The floor opens up beneath you.
Yep.
you see Bones kind of just peek his head in. I don't. Mm, mm." But you get up to the pedestal without a problem.
We're gonna say something, Bones.
I don't know. This area I've never been here before. This part of the archives, it's very weird to me.
It's
Are
fair.
you
I
coming
checked
in
traps.
or
Very carefully try and follow along where I walked.
you're being a bit unbearable
Well-
out there?
Wait a minute, Bones.
What?
You said you haven't been to this part of the archive, which means
No.
you've been to the archive. So when I asked you if you could tell us about anything about this place you took us to, and you said you didn't take us here, you were hiding information from us?
No, just that I didn't take us here. Garen was the one that made the teleportation
Yes, but
circle.
you could tell us something about this place.
It's the archives of Rolf Catal.
Do I
Is
look
there
like a
more?
librarian?
I thought you might have known about the history of the world and that it's already here.
Perhaps there's been a misunderstanding, but not all of us are as well learned as you.
Right, well, it's just that the history of the world ever since the dawn of the new universe, all recorded time and history is in this area.
Oh, in here?
And I was not aware that a missing piece of time would be here.
I mean, 2 and 2 is 4d6.
I heard you say 4 and I was holding a cupcake, and then the 6, I just put the cupcake away. It's fish
Right,
themed.
Anyways, I'm just going to, and you see Bones just kind of scurries in to try and follow in Gertie's footsteps, and me, yeah, he's fine. He's able to follow your path exactly. So you just gotta
Lovely.
Oh, I don't like those words that the DM just. Did anyone else hear those words that the DM just said?
Yep. Just be sure to follow right steps, please. Just to be safe.
How
I
much
can help.
time do I have left on my human form?
I'd say maybe about 15 to 20 minutes at this point.
Okay, we're good right now. I'm just gonna start walking out on the thing and heading towards it.
Are you gonna be trying to follow in Gertrude's
I
footsteps?
don't know what they mean.
Okay.
Do I
Just
need to
roll a
do an
d20 for
intelligence
me.
check?
Yeah, roll an intelligence check for me.
Yeah. Let's
Can
do
I
this.
cast Unseen Servant and have them invisibly try to guide Barry?
Make the intelligence check at advantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no!
fucking
Oh no! Barry!
I rolled a 3 and a 2.
Mm-hmm.
So
It
you're
was-
walking along. You kind of get there at first,
What the fuck?
then you kind of veer off to the left.
There was a fly. Watch out for the fly.
You
I
kind of
don't.
make it
Okay.
a quarter of the way around the pedestal, and then walk up, but nothing happens.
I mean, do I put this one in my mouth too?
I would not
No.
recommend that. Very
No.
unsanitary.
All right.
Alwyn, will you be joining us?
I will try and follow their footsteps. What kind of check am I making to make sure I do it accurately?
I'm just gonna say base intelligence.
Oh, I'm so good at that. Definitely wasn't a dumb stat.
I mean, I've never played at low intelligence, but I'm doing it now.
How well does a 2 get across?
You kind of
We're all dumb as fuck.
misunderstood the instructions,
I'm a bot. I'm a
and you
robot.
started following in Barry's footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
So you started out good at first, and then you made the left veer, but then you kind of realized there's one on this end. There's one on this end. Should probably be two, congruent with it. And so you just make your way all the way around to just come up on one end.
I'll go
That
last, and I got a 16 on the intelligence check.
Thank
You're
goodness.
able to follow their footsteps. It's no problem. You just see these other two and you're like, what?
I'm gonna high five my unseen servant on the way past them.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just
I'm also just watching them like.
I'm gonna stare at this timepiece, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be like, "Mimic says what?"
What?
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
They're both mimics. I'm gonna step back from them just in case.
Can I check the pedestal for traps?
Do it.
Good roll. Ooh. 23.
You see no traps. There's just a simple latch. Where you
No,
assume that the glass case pops off from.
No, I don't see any traps on the glass or pedestal. It's just a latch. Would you like me to open it, sir?
This seems suspiciously easy,
Okay.
doesn't it?
Very much so. I am very suspicious right now.
I don't want to put you in danger, I suppose. Everyone,
You should have
back.
thought of that before.
everyone take a step back, please.
Or take a step back.
Yeah, I'll take a careful step back.
What? Oh, all right. I'll step back and flex a bit.
Can I?
Yes,
Well,
we must honor Bones' brave sacrifice to open this for us.
Sacrifice.
can
Oh,
I?
you'll be fine.
While Bones is doing this,
If you die, can I eat you?
No.
Oh.
may you be reused for pots.
I don't have pots that can be reused.
Your Can humans not reuse their livers and kidney? I thought that was a thing.
That's the thing. Don't worry about it.
Yes, I have an organ donor card. Bones is just selfish.
I, I don't believe my kind, and he kind of like flicks his elf ears, have ever quite had a need for that kind of thing.
I also have an organ donor card, but I think mine's supposed to be for my actual organ.
Can I also, while watching this, because he's apparently gonna do something, I just want to detect magic.
Go for it.
Magical awareness, which just lets me see magic for a brief moment.
A blip.
A blip.
Just like a little snapshot.
Blep.
I took a
Blep,
picture. I just
blep.
want to watch it while he casts the spell. Let's go.
You see,
Got rope.
there's-
My eyes just turn into runes.
you see that there's just this swirling energy around the timepiece that you can't quite understand. But as you see the rest of the party kind of take a step back, it kind of loosens a bit. Like it becomes more like as opposed to like stirring something viciously, like the kind of aftermath where it just kind of settles. It still swirls a little bit, but it's not like nearly as fast as it was going while everyone was still around it. And you see Bones kind of he kind of holds his hands out like he's gonna cast something. Then he just opens the latch and flips the panel up.
Were you attempting to get rid of the aura around it?
There was nothing really that I could detect that was hazardous to us.
Do I eat it now?
It did not seem hazardous.
No, you do not eat it.
There was
All
something
right.
around the box. It got less fast when we stepped away.
I'm gonna start walking back towards the door.
Oh, okay.
No, I think you need to stay here, though. At least for now.
We might need your muscles yet. You never know.
I'll just stand here and make sure the door stays open.
Not a terrible idea, honestly. Good job.
Fantastic, I suppose. Great.
I'm just gonna stand in
Are
the
you going to
doorway.
touch it now?
And you see that he is definitely debating it, but he's kind of like teetering on whether or not he's going to.
Would you like me to touch it?
If you,
Yeah.
like I said, I don't want to put any of you in any unnecessary danger.
Well, I am here as your assistant.
Yes, but at the same time, I'm not going to put you into active danger.
You've put us in active danger every
Not
step of the
willingly.
way.
Not willingly.
Then
I
just
put you
it's
I
fine.
put you in
Just
through necessary danger. Something like
oh.
this. Like, you know.
I thought this was the last one for your puzzle.
Yes, but I don't know what comes after the puzzle.
If you don't touch it now, I'll be there in like 5 seconds.
Oh, no. You're not touching it. You are not touching it.
Remember what I did with the last one, and I point at my
You are
open
not
mouth.
going to eat it.
We should get this over before bad things happen.
Oh god.
They're watching you agonize. It's quite entertaining, I must say.
Yeah, the squirming part is great, right, Mom?
Yes, it's quite funny.
Gertrude, if you would.
Of course, I will reach out and touch it.
And as you touch the gilded timepiece, you
We explode.
vanish.
Yeah.
Bones kind of... And then moments later, he vanishes as well.
Ah.
And
Oh,
then Olin.
I'm gonna sit down, so whatever happens, happens.
Barry, you sit down, and then you vanish. And it's very soon, but this is where we're gonna take our break.
Oh,
Wait.
So we will do.
Does Yorn vanish also? Are they?
Oh yeah, I thought I said
all
Sharon.
of us just
Before
vanished.
Barry.
Okay.
Barry was
Great.
last.
Barry was last. So how does 15 sound?
Okay, so back at 30 pretty much.
Back at 30.
See you back
Works
at
for
30.
me.
Woo.
See you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.
ringing.
We're 5 minutes late.
Welcome back, mothers and fuckers of the jury.
Oh my god.
All right, never mind. Hang on, I gotta end the stream.
Love you guys.
It's my fault we were late, by the way. I got in a fight with a bug. There was a bug outside my door, and I was too scared to come back inside.
I don't know if they won. I think the bug might have taken their skin.
It can have it. I
What
hate
is
it.
happening?
I don't know. I'm nervous.
I mean, I can
Anyways.
say what I was telling my roommate about, but that's
Oh
fine.
no.
I was telling about the time I saw a deer fucking in front of my apartment.
All right, on that note.
This is what happens when I DM, apparently. Just
That can't be
absolutely-
watching horses accidentally and just going.
What is going on?
Also, heads up for anyone: if you rent a horse for a kids' party, it has to be a girl. It has to be.
Guys, I don't think we were ready to come back from break.
A lot of kids had to have a lot of talks about a lot of things.
All right, so we just all disappeared. We blupped.
Yeah, y'all blupped. Oh god, I got it. Okay,
Izzy's playing Matt Mercer right now.
a little bit. Okay, so. Okay, so last we left off, y'all got the final gilded timepiece, and then promptly vanished.
Blooped.
And all of you are slowly waking up. As you wake, you find yourselves in the corner of a dark room. A deep, musty odor attacks your nose, the first sense upon your rising.
That's
The
just
quiet
pretty normal for me.
dripping can be heard alongside the occasional grinding of metal below you. The dark blue walls are lined with inscriptions in ancient tongues that seem to be worn with time. Divots where wheels and gears and other mechanical structures once stood indented in it now lay desolate, looted of their metallic wonders and leaving the entire area dark and dim. Still, dim white lights kind of glow within the bricks and in the empty space around you in the hallway, illuminating the area just enough that you see two paths before you, one to the left and one to the right.
Is everyone else here?
Oh, that was slightly unpleasant.
Why is it that we're now somewhere else again? Did the dead guy make another circle?
No, he had no possibility to make another circle, and you see Bones kind of slowly sitting himself up and then leaning against the wall of the room.
Was it you instead then?
No, that wasn't me.
Do you have answers to anything?
Not anymore. No, I don't understand.
I would like to
Timepiece.
I'm gonna get up and start looking around while he talks. Sorry.
That's okay. So like I said, there are two paths, left and right. What are you looking for in particular?
I mean, I know there's a bunch of like writing on the wall, so I would just want to like look around the walls, see if anything looks familiar, any pictures, any I don't know, anything and
Make
everything.
a perception check.
Okay. All the time.
Oh god, math. 14 plus 8.
22.
22.
22.
So you are able to see kind of etched very crudely. You think that it was probably some sort of sharp object. You see names written very jaggedly, kind of haphazardly as well. You see names like Philios, Dagaron. Just a few names.
What are you looking at over there?
Oh, well, this seems like there's names, kind of crudely, like etched into the wall?
Is my name there?
Is your name either Philios or Daggeron?
No, I'm Barry.
Oh, then I'm afraid I don't think that is, dear.
Can I have a knife?
No.
Here you go. Here's a knife.
Oh, thanks, Mom. I'm gonna go over to where the names
Oh, maybe not right
are
here.
and start scratching in Barry.
Okay.
All right. You just kind of start
Is that
carving
Oh my
it.
wise?
Make an
Goodness,
intelligence check.
someone's
Do you know how to-
cat.
Make an intelligence check. Do you know how to spell your name?
Bereay.
Okay.
Well-
All right. So you spell Barry. Or at least you think it looks like Barry.
Right.
To
B
everyone
is
else,
backwards, and the Y is upside down, and there's a smiley face because it turned into a stick figure.
Perfect.
everyone else
Um,
just sees Barry.
That is beautifully done.
Very good.
Perhaps when we're done this, you can come to my home and someone on my ship can teach you how to make that even more beautiful.
What? Someone will learn me something?
Yes.
Yes. Do these names mean anything to
Oh.
you or anyone else?
I only had a pizza box to teach me words.
It did a very good job, obviously.
No, it doesn't. These names don't look familiar to me.
And is it next to one of the paths, or
It's kind
No.
of one on each. It's right on the corner there.
okay?
It's almost kind of like they were carved together at different like sections of the room.
Okay.
They kind of carved them together at the same time. One on the left path, one on the right path.
Well, there's two names here, one on each path, so I guess
There's 3 names.
right, there are 3 names. So I guess which path do you think we should go on? I think that's the only way we're getting through here is with one of these paths.
But these names don't mean anything to anyone, right?
Um
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, you're
not
all the
particularly.
first people I know.
Oh, that's quite lovely.
That's very sweet.
And that goes for you too, Bones? You're not just withholding the fact that you secretly have worked with all of these individuals and decided that we probably already knew that?
I do not know these names.
That's good.
Unfamiliar.
Right, well. Which path then?
Left.
Right, left.
You always go left.
And what do the
What's-
rest of us think?
Works for me.
I'm inclined to disagree.
So you're disagreeing because of why?
I thought the standard issue, if you were lost somewhere, was to put your hand on the right wall and find your way out that way.
You know, I can always just use these guns to get us out.
I suppose I can understand your
I'm
reasoning.
gonna rip my shirt as I'm flexing.
Perfect,
the-
thank you.
Bones, I can understand your reasoning, although that is incredibly different to right-handed people. For those left-handed, it would be safest to go left and continue on.
I don't want anyone to feel left out from this conversation, so
Right?
so we have a left, right. Olwen, I don't know which that was actually a choice of. That was mostly just educating Bones. Left or right?
Oh, I can't. Not either way. Are the names on, like, one name is right, one name is left?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which,
And what were the names again?
Philios and Daggeron.
which one was on
Thank
the
you.
right? Yeah, I have. Which one was right? 'Cause I have-
Philios is on the left, Daggeron is on the right. totally didn't just make these up on the spot.
Oh, good. So they're not important.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Uh.
like, that's good to know. They don't matter.
Are you sure?
And there's nothing else in this room other than like the 2 pillars.
Nothing else.
Anything on the pillars with my 22?
There are 3 names because
just
on
the
the left
pillars,
path
like-
there's also Barry.
Like on the corners of walls, how they have pillars.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's kind of rounded and people
Ah,
like
okay.
hurt themselves.
Can
Well,
I light a candle and just throw it down the left path?
Okay. So you and you see as it kind of falls down.
Can I resist the urge to fetch?
to fetch. Please don't fetch.
Intelligence save.
Oh, we're gonna
Cool.
go fetch.
And you threw it down the left path, you said?
Yep, down the left path.
5.
Barry, you want to go and get it and bring it back.
I'm gonna go and get it and bring it back.
Oh gosh.
As you're
maybe...
heading in, you are actually able to see from the candlelight kind of illuminating your vision that there is a large hourglass figure that kind of reaches down from underneath the ground that you're walking on and goes all the way up past the ceiling.
And that's inside of the left side.
That's a little further down the left path.
Do I have the candle?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna pick up the candle and bring it back to Mom.
Okay.
I got it for you, Mom.
Oh, thank you so very much.
You dropped
you...
this.
Yes, I did. Quite drastically. Did you see anything down there?
There was an hourglass.
Interesting.
Right.
Yeah, it's like the same symbols we have underneath our name tags.
I was wondering what that was for.
Damn it.
Now what perchance is down to the right path?
I'll go check, and I'm gonna walk into the
Okay.
right path.
You're just walking straight down the hallway?
Yeah.
As you do, there's another split path that goes left and right again.
There's more doorways that go to different directions.
Interesting. So it's either the doors or the hourglass.
Well, we are looking for hourglasses, but I thought we'd found them all. Are we supposed to take them to the master hourglass or something?
Right.
that would be cool. Yeah, maybe we have to. Have you
Do have sand
considered?
on you?
Oh, what if we
what?
have to add the sand to it?
Gotcha. Do you have the
To
the
give us more
timepiece
time.
on you still?
Oh, I should check. Do I have the
No,
timepiece?
you don't.
I'm afraid I do not. That must have been a decoy.
We just had it.
Indeed, I
I'm a
did.
zombie now. Look at my zombie. I'm a zombie.
It might have been a decoy one, or
What?
fake, or
Or
Oh,
just
Three.
a
I'm very
uh,
tired.
so
a
sorry, so
gateway.
sorry.
A gateway to the real
gateway?
one?
Possibly.
To the real one? Oh, I don't know.
Should we go check out the hourglass then?
Sure. I'm gonna just take the candle from Mom and then throw it back down and then chase after it.
Mhm.
And then pick up the candle and give it back to Mom as we're walking back into there.
All right.
Thank you so much.
So is everyone heading down?
I dropped it that time.
Yeah, I'll head down.
Yeah,
will
I'll go
also.
that way.
All right. As you guys are walking through, you see the same thing that Barry did. You see the hourglass that reaches up past the ceiling and below the floor. There are no concrete edges, and it instead houses an eternal stream of sand that drifts down like an hourglass.
How close is the sand to being full on the bottom?
Are you looking down?
Yeah.
As you kind of look in to see just how far the sand has gone down, you don't see a pool of sand at the bottom. Instead, you see an endless void of stars beneath it. I need you to make a wisdom save.
I mean, that's fine.
Oh,
Oh, do you not have I rolled a 1 plus
yeah, no,
7.
it
Mm.
doesn't show me for some reason. Oh boy.
Uh
Okay, so as you watch it,
it's literally my best roll.
you kind of feel like you're getting sucked down. And none of you see anything happening, but you feel like you're being pulled from your body for a moment.
Whoa, I feel like I'm being pulled from my body for a
And all
moment.
of a sudden, you find yourself back out in the wilderness. You're in your regular bear form. And you're just relaxing.
Oh,
You see a little
smarter than the
butterfly flying
average bear.
past. You see a little
Arr.
butterfly flying past. Ow. And then you see a couple more. Just kind of.
I'm also gonna try to nom at those ones.
You're able to get, I'd say, about 2/3 of them all that fly by.
Awesome. I'm gonna keep following these butterflies while trying to eat them.
And what would you say your forest looks like? Is it
I'm
just
eating
all
symbolism.
Is it all lush greens, or is there like a waterfall,
The
river,
perfect
lake?
greens. It's beautiful. And then there's waters, and then there's picnic baskets. It's perfect.
Okay. Uh, and as you find your companion bear, apparently,
Boo boo.
I hate this so
Are
much.
you just Eeyore meets Yogi Bear?
Yes.
You see a bunch of salmon coming down the river,
I'm also gonna try to eat those.
and as soon as you jump in the water to get first dibs, it splashes, and you're just standing back there. In the present.
Oh.
Are you okay?
I was having a good dream while being awake.
Oh, did you have a vision?
There was my forest, and then there were trees, and then there was a butterfly that I ate, and then there was water, and then there were salmon, and then they went into being like sad because when I tried to grab them, I just came back here.
Oh. Interesting.
So nothing to really pinpoint when in time this happened.
It was unbearable.
Very clever.
Flex.
We don't have the qualifications to determine what
I'm just
time period
pandering.
I cannot stand this.
Oh, okay. So anything else in the room, or it's just
So there's like stars down there, just so you know. And if you look at them, you see stuff.
oh.
From what little view you have, there is a room. There are pathways that diverge to the left, straight, and to the right. I'm giving you all of the options for you indecisive fucks.
Okay.
Why would you give
Once
more
again,
options to people who are indecisive?
I'm always going to choose left.
Non-binary bisexual switch. I have
I'll
never made a
choose
choice
left.
in my goddamn life.
Exactly,
Also-
and I'm calling you out for it here.
Quick question.
The disrespect.
For the vision I saw, was there also anything that would tell me that it was the future and not a memory? Did Violet look older? I guess do elves
No,
look
she looked-
older?
She looked a tiny bit older. Maybe like how those kids are always trying to like make themselves appear taller when they're getting their height checked on the wall.
Okay. But nothing that would concretely tell me that was the future.
Yeah.
Alright. I have no decisions made. I will not make
Is
one.
my bear form and is my human form ending soon?
You've got about another minute or two.
Oh.
Can I walk over to the paths, or is there anything written on the paths again?
Yeah, are there
No
any more
matter
names
what,
anywhere?
we all there is now because I'm walking over there and scratching my name into something.
Mm-hmm.
This time you don't see any more names.
Left door Barry. Bereary with a stick man
Perfect.
who's flexing.
Marie.
So, I mean, what my child here is doing is a good point. Perhaps those names in the entrance were just this fellow went this way, this fellow went that way, and they were going to, have a bet who made it to the end.
Look, I'm actually smart sometimes.
Possibility. No.
I'm an Alwyn. I'll stand up straight and do robot movements.
And as soon as you do like a little poop right into bear form.
Roar. Mm.
Lovely.
If that is the case, though, that means that the chap that chose this path did not pick another path.
Or at least didn't write their name on it.
Mm.
I suppose that makes
Is there
sense.
anything else about this hourglass? Like any writing on the hourglass?
What are you looking at?
If there's any markings, any languages, any written on it or anything like
Are
that?
you looking all up and down its figure?
Yeah.
So, the same way that Barry looked down and saw an endless sea of stars, as you try and follow the glass
Like how
up,
absolutely no one listens to Barry.
as you looked up to try and see if there were any other markings on the hourglass, you look up and you see a likewise void that's just all stars that the sands seem to just trickle out of, and I need you to make a wisdom save.
16.
You pass, nothing happens.
Yeah. Right, so there's nothing written on there, though I do say that top is quite odd. Where there was a void down below, there's also a void up top, and just sand appearing out of nowhere. That's quite odd. So, left. Barry said left. Shall we take left again?
Left. Oh wait, I'm a bear.
Mademoiselle, your voice has changed again.
No, still here.
It is alright. You do not need to hide your voice if you are worried about it.
Nope.
Have you been... I need you to make a deception check.
Fuck. It's like if we're just talking. Oh, that was almost a 2. 17.
Well, you're lucky because he did roll a 2.
It hit a 2 and then it just kind of rocked back onto a 12.
May I also make a check?
Can I
Go for
also
it.
check against it? It was a 17, right?
Insight.
Yeah, it was a 17.
Insight.
Yeah, I know nothing.
Wait. 17. I got exactly 17. I couldn't add 4 plus 3. It took me a hot minute.
Who takes cake?
I'm fine not having it.
I mean, I guess I would say, like, you can tell that Gertie isn't completely truthful.
Yeah. I was gonna say, with something like this, with deception and insight, it's kind of a middle ground where you're like, you
Yeah.
can tell there's something off, but you can't pinpoint what it is.
Yeah, you can tell whether it's them flat out lying or if she's just, like, nervous having talked regularly, but you can tell there's something is up.
Gertrude, have you been ill? Did something happen as we were on a travel?
No, I think I'm just very nervous here. This is quite nerve-wracking.
Right.
My apologies, mademoiselle. Do you need more cough drops?
Oh, that'd
Thank
be
you
lovely.
for
Thank
the
you.
follow.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Eeyore.
Thanks
Oh,
for
thank
the
you so
follow.
much. I very much
Nobody
appreciate
likes me.
Everyone loves Eeyore.
Everyone loves Barry. Oh my god, are you kidding?
it. So left, right, or center?
Left.
The bear, the panda gestures to their name written on the door.
Yes, Barry.
Yes,
considering
Barry has already marked this path. We have to go down it. And if we have to circle around backwards, we'll need to know we've already gone down this path. Yes? So we have
That's
to go down the
actually very
path
true.
that we
That-
have marked.
That is actually incredibly useful.
suppose that's true.
Barry was smart, and y'all just were not letting Barry have it.
I got your back, son. Don't worry.
Your mom is always there for you, no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So,
All right,
as
Nancy.
you guys head to the left and start heading down, you see that there's this little narrow hallway. It cuts off pretty recently to your left, and you can see. Actually, I need everyone to make perception checks on this.
Okay.
Ooh, not good.
A whole 11.
14.
19.
Squid.
13.
Ooh.
What was the highest? Barry, what did you get?
19.
Did anyone else get above a 15?
Oh, I know I got a 14, right? 6 plus 5? No, 6 plus 8.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barry, you notice that there's this slight little. It's almost like there's a section missing. Just a tiny little hairline split down the middle from where this hallway kind of moves to this tiny little, maybe 6x6 little cabinet corner there. And otherwise, there is just a long, winding path to your right. And
So I
then-
see like an extra split that no one else does?
No, it's like there's a little hairline crack on the left side. Everyone can see on the right side, but you see the little crack on the floor on the left side.
I'm gonna go over there and smell it.
So you're walking into the pathway? Alright. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh,
16.
As you kind of wander in, you feel this harsh wind just slam into your side.
No.
And you kind of. It rumbles you for a second, and you kind of have to regain your balance. But you're okay. You stay where you are. And it
Mm.
continues to just pound at you.
I'm gonna do what a dog does and start biting at the air. Just but I'm trying to do it in a way that signals the rest of the party that something's
Yeah,
going on
can
here.
we see like Barry's fur
Yeah,
bristling
you guys
in
can
this
see the fur.
nasty
It's
wind?
just-
What did you find there?
I'm just biting at the air. And
Another wall of hard air?
I'll nod my head a couple times and start licking the air.
Yes, that worked last time.
I don't. That's. What is happening here? I don't. And you see Bones kind of extend out his hand, and it just. And he just. That's. Not only is that cold, that's.
That's a bit of a wind
uncomfortably
wall.
strong.
Do you want to go back and try a different one?
Um,
I don't know.
Barry also kind of does a gesture towards the fact that there's still the right path, but like the left path is windy, right?
The wind is coming from the right path. The left path just has the little crack in it.
Okay, so okay, I'm confused because I was
Sorry,
walking
I
towards
probably-
the crack and I was just
Yeah, you were right there, right next to the crack to sniff it,
okay, and then it
And-
was coming in from the okay.
and then the wind was coming from the right.
Am I able to like scratch at the crack?
To do that, make a flat dexterity check.
Flat dexterity, eh? Oh, really? Why are my best roll? This is literally my best flat check, and it rolls a 2, so 7.
So you see, as you kind of put your weight down just to try and like scratch at it, the floor starts to cave under
Mhm.
your paw.
Every single one of my last few rolls have been kind of
I
terrible.
am
All right.
so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
And you notice you're still able to hold yourself because of the Constitution save you made,
Hmm.
but as it flips down, you see that there is a spike trap right there.
I'm gonna pull back and start making scrape. I've got claws. I'm gonna use my claws to scrape to make like this a pit trap drawing
How
Oh,
are you trying to draw it?
with my claw in the ground.
Okay. As you're doing that, I am going to need you to make another Constitution saving throw, but this time at advantage.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Reroll because that was the wrong button. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, advantage. That's 14. Second one is worse. So 14.
14, since you kind of already know what it feels like, you're able to kind of hunker yourself down as you very slowly start scratching a symbol. And everyone
Okay.
else, you kind of see him doing this, but at the same time, you can't quite tell what it is.
What do I roll to decipher the drawing
Yeah.
of my son?
the
Mm.
drawing of my son.
I would
They've
say
fully embraced being my
Actually,
character's mother now.
Would you say they have to decipher it? Because moms always know what you're drawing, even when it's a weird blob.
Yeah,
fair
I
enough.
feel like I get advantage on whatever you're
Mom
telling me
gets
to roll.
advantage on this.
That is true,
Perfect.
though.
It's going to be insight for all.
You draw a weird blob, and the only person who knows what it is your mom.
Oh, that's a nice
I got
kangaroo
a-
you did there.
15.
15.
Insight, you say?
Yep.
4. Got a nat 1.
Perfect.
16.
This is what I want to hear.
All right. So, Olin, you have no idea. You have no clue what's going on.
I'm used to different drawings from a child. I'm like,
You're used to Violet's little drawings.
hers always have flowers in it.
Supposed to be you, but kind of comprised entirely of flowers, so you don't know what this kind of a drawing could mean. But Gertrude and Sharon, you kind of find out right away. You're just like, oh, that symbol's danger. There is something right there. And as you kind of try and decipher it, you're able to see that it is a trap.
Oh no, that looks quite bad.
So that was to the left or to the right?
To the left.
Okay.
That looks quite bad, which means it's quite good, because why would
And-
you trap something that isn't interesting?
And oh yeah, that's a good point. I'm just gonna keep being a bear while they're all thinking.
Okay.
But I mean, it's a good way to someone comes down this way, and the other way is actually easier.
So, do we want to... Should we go back?
I mean, there's nothing stopping us from just looking at one of the other paths. Now we know that this is there and it's marked for us.
Right.
Did we see that Barry saw the crack in the wall if we look over that way?
You're able to see, after you kind of look at the drawing of the trap, you kind of see, you're able to see that little hairline crack on the left side flooring.
Oh, it's on the floor, not on like the wall.
It's on the floor and the wall.
Okay, I cast Shatter on it.
All right, interesting. What are you intending to do with this shatter?
I want to break the crack open on the wall.
Well, the crack
Ooh.
was the flaps that opened the trap in the first place.
Okay, so it doesn't look like there's more path behind this, a
No.
block or anything. Okay,
It's just the little hairline crack, kind of like I like how in classic video games, if you see that tiny little crack, you know that something is there.
Mm-hmm.
well, sometimes in video games it means you can blow it up with a bomb and find secrets.
Fair enough. You still didn't do it.
Do 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 do.
No, why not?
All right.
You gotta
Go
find
ahead and
out.
just roll your damage for it.
Yeah.
Eh.
14.
All right, so you see that the flaps just absolutely come off the hinges and just kind of clatter down, revealing the trap in its entirety. But also, due to the ancient age of the trap itself, you see that a couple of the spikes themselves kind of start to shift, crack, and break. So it's definitely not as lethal as it was. Still a little dangerous, but
It's more lethal. Now you'll get tetanus.
But it didn't open up any secret paths behind it or anything.
unfortunately not.
Oh well.
Brilliant idea, but maybe we should try one of the other paths.
It seems so.
All right.
Barry mumbles under their breath, maybe you should try one accent.
The disrespect.
How dare you?
I'm gonna push Barry into the spike trap. JK, I'm not. Right. So, shall we?
Barry looks at both Alwyn and Gertrude.
Hey, fuck you! I'm doing my best over here.
Do we
I'm
want
also
to
just
try
doing my
walking,
best.
braving this windy hallway?
I'm not talking anymore.
I don't know. Would we all be strong enough to do so?
I'm quite fast, but not very strong.
I'm not very composed myself.
I wonder if we could ride Barry.
Mm.
I could. No, I don't want to speak. I gotta pick an accent. I could try. I'll try it. I could try. Now I don't know anything. I don't know any accents. They've all left.
I don't know.
Oh god!
I could try. I could try and go down there and keep steady in the windy hallway.
Right.
Oh, okay. If you are you strong enough for that?
Well, I'm heavy because I am made of metal, so it is hard to push me.
I mean, I'm also heavy, but doesn't mean I'm strong.
But you are a petite young lady.
I'm a giant elephant.
Oh,
Literally. That's not me being mean about myself. I'm literally a giant elephant.
just Olin.
Confusion. You were messing with the parameters in his head of petite young lady equals elephant.
Giant elephant. Literally, look at I have a giant trunk on
While
my
they're
face.
having this conversation, Barry's gonna start heading down the right path.
The windy hallway.
Yeah.
I will keep a careful eye on my son.
All right. I am going to need a strength check from Barry.
I mean, natural 20, but it's only 21.
Goodness.
But it is enough that you kind of start clawing your way down the hallway.
Yeah, I
Actually-
literally dig my claws in.
Yeah, you're actually getting pretty far right off the bat.
Okay.
Two Bear has made it pretty far.
Oh,
Aw, I didn't get the right sound behind that.
Yes,
That's
Barry
me.
is a mover and a shaker. Well, you two just like to argue about things.
Oh, my apologies.
I think that was so offended. Oh.
right. Well, then, shall we?
I will step into windy hallway.
I suppose so. I need, first of all, Constitution saves from everyone.
Didn't say that.
I'm not going until I hear that there's actually something down there.
15.
For con save, 25.
Okay. You're both able to steady yourselves pretty easily. But you watch Bones take a single step out and just collapse flat on his back.
Oh.
And
it
I try to
starts
catch him.
blow him back towards the spike trap.
Oh, can I pick him up?
No.
I'm waiting.
Dexterity checks if you guys are going to try and
Yep.
save him.
Would you
Yeah,
say?
I'm a bear, I don't
I'm
see
waiting
this.
behind, so I'll try to catch him. From
Would you-
the-
Dex or
okay.
saves? Sorry,
saves. Dex saves.
Would you say that I have advantage because this is an effect I can see, or no?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I got a
24.
15 because I can't roll.
How the fuck? Okay, with advantage, I rolled a 2. And then the other one was a fucking 2. So, it's a total of 4. I don't know how that happens, and
I rolled a 24.
it's a 4.
Yeah, so Gertrude, you are able to just kind of yank him by the tunic as he's kind of flying past.
Okay.
And you see for a moment it's almost like he's hovering because of the sheer speed. And he just thank you.
Right, sir, I don't think you should go that way.
Right, but if there's something there.
If there's something there, you can go at the end with me. For now, we can wait where it's safe because we're not strong.
Okay, alright, that works. I suppose so. And you see him kind of just scurry himself right back to where Sharon is.
Awesome. I'll continue.
Gertrude and Olin, I need you to make strength checks.
Alright, maybe that'll go. How do you roll 2
And-
2s?
Can I have advantage because I rolled a crit last time?
Oh no, you're still good. You're still going.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I had to. Okay.
No, just Gertrude and Olin for now.
Oh.
17.
So Olin, you're starting to kind of clank along. You know, you're kind of.
Clank, clank.
It's like you got the Zelda iron boots on. You're just clang,
Nice.
clang,
Joke's on
clang.
you.
Yeah.
I am Iron Boots.
You
It's-
are the Iron Boots.
it looks like I'm wearing fancy leather shoes, but they're actually just iron feet. Just straight
They're
up iron.
ironed on.
Yeah, they're just straight up iron.
Ironed on.
You stop that. I just said you stop that. You stop that right now.
But Gertrude, even despite how solidified you are in your position, you kind of try and lift your leg up and you just kind of. And you think that you've made some progress and you stomp it down, but it's right back where you were standing originally.
I think I'll stand here and catch anyone.
Right, that does sound like a good idea.
Ah, oui, mademoiselle.
Barry and Owen, I need you to make more strength checks. Barry, yours is at advantage because of the crit.
Yes. My whining works.
Oh no, that was something I was going to do in the
Wow.
first place.
13. Alright. Well, that's stuff.
Very much under my breath, I'm gonna say it's job is fine.
I have used
This.
6 different dice. It's another 2.
Oh,
Buddy!
I'm grabbing different. Look at this. Okay, hang on. Let me grab each d20 that I've used already. This is 4 different d20s, and I've used this one. They're all 2s.
We're gonna make you a jail. We're gonna make you a gelatinous cube jail.
This is disgusting. In total, that's actually it's more than 2 though. In total, it's 8.
so, with an 8, you kind of feel the same position as Gertrude did just moments before, where you kind of. You think you're getting somewhere, but it's just little shufflings of your feet in the same spot. But Barry, you're just barreling through. You are biting
I'm
at the air. as
barreling
you go.
through.
You're biting the air as you go through. You've got this. I need you to make one more. And also, Alwyn, go ahead and make one if you're still trying to go forward.
I'm genuinely disgusted. Let's try this
Fuck me,
again.
don't fuck me. 17. It didn't fuck me.
Okay, found a dice that worked. It's not a 2. But it was a 12,
It's
so
a
it was
3.
it was it's not. It was a 12, which was close. 18 in total.
Okay, so you start to move forward again. And you get to the place where Barry was, but you see Barry just take off like a rocket. And Barry, you get to the end of the tunnel, and you see the source of what is causing all of these winds.
Is it my butt? No.
Yes. You see that there is a kind of like a crest plate, kind of like how a family crest would have kind of like an iron family crest would have like little symbols on it.
Mhm.
You see one of those symbols, a lightning bolt that is split into the wall. It clearly does not belong there.
Okay.
And
So
that
I
is
see
the
this
source of where the
symbol.
winds are coming from.
And like the wind is coming out of the symbol?
It is coming out of the symbol from the crack in the wall.
What does Barry intellectually feel? They're gonna just keep staring and casting detect magic.
You can see that, yeah. Oh yeah.
So what does the detect magic do? Is it super magical?
Super duper magical.
All right. I'm gonna move forward and start licking the symbol because that's all I can think of right now as a bear.
As you lick it, it starts to like kind of shift its position in the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and as it kind of shifts downwards, you kind of notice that the winds are dying down as well.
I'm gonna keep licking it.
And you can keep on licking it until eventually it clatters to the ground and the winds cease entirely.
Mm.
I am going to walk that way now. Oh, did my berry solve the problem again?
Is this like a thing I can pick up into my mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up and then carry it directly to Mom and drop it at their feet.
Take it directly to Mom.
Oh, what did you find? Let's see. And you said it's like a family crest?
It looks like it belongs on a family crest. It is a lightning bolt.
Seems important.
Well,
Good job. I'll give you a pat on the head.
that was very impressive.
Here's Barry, 6 intelligence, actual bear, solving all the problems.
You're strong enough.
Listen, sometimes you roll 2s on multiple sets of dice and you have to go, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You both see, as soon as you pick up and pocket the crest, that to the left of where the crack in the wall had been that housed the crest in the first place, the wall pushes inwards and slides away.
Oh.
Mm.
You stopped
Lovely.
the wind, you found a magic lightning bolt, and you've opened the wall. know, For a while, I was like, why did Bones hire Barry? Since Barry seems so, Bones is kind of annoyed about you, which is very rude. And now I get it. You're a genius.
Right. Can I check the area that the wall just opened up for traps?
Go for it.
Barry is definitely smarter than the average bear.
I quit. I can't play this game anymore. My mom says I have to go home now.
Mom, come pick me up.
Session over, guys. It's been a great run.
Mom, come pick me up,
13,
I'm
9,
scared.
10, 11, 12, 13.
You don't see any traps at all.
Well, I mean, it looks all right by my calculations.
Alright, and you see Bones kind of hobbles up next to you guys and just kind of peers in. Right, it looks like bedrolls?
Mm-hmm.
We found a bedroom.
Apparently. It's a little ramshackle, sure, but I don't know.
Interesting.
No
Oh.
one's hearing that random cat, right?
Oh,
Oh,
we
we're
hear the cat.
We've been hearing it the
yeah.
whole
Okay.
time.
The whole
Okay.
time.
She's got a lot to
Once
say.
it is not mine.
Olwyn, you seem rich, yes?
No, I am not. I work
You come
for rich
from a bit-
people.
You work for rich people. Good enough. Do you know any families with a lightning bolt on their family crest?
Do I? No, I do not.
The Lightning Boltia family.
How about the rest of you smart people?
Do I know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid not.
Can I make a
Barry,
history
you
check?
are aware that lightning strikes in the sky. In your forest.
Gonna draw a lightning bolt, striking a stick figure with my
Right.
claw in the ground.
You're so artistic. It's amazing.
Can I make a history check to see if I can like remember any families that have ever had a lightning bolt in their crest?
Go ahead.
My totally
Actually,
good skill that I'm definitely trained in and have.
you need to make a religion check.
Oh.
Why is religion intelligence? That doesn't make sense. But sure.
I was gonna say something and I should not say
I
it.
feel like that was a shh.
Yes. I mean, but no, logically, religion and nature are both intelligence, and they're for wisdom-based classes. Why are they intelligence-based?
That's fair.
My religion is a total 13.
You are vaguely familiar that in the pantheon there is a god whose symbol is a lightning bolt, but you can't quite remember who.
Thor.
Thor, yeah.
It's a
Todd, the
that
god of
seems to have
thunder.
been lost in
Chad,
time.
actually.
Fucking Chad.
It's Chad
Chad
Zeus.
Todd Todson.
Sorry.
Yeah, Toddson. Because they have to be. That's a good. Yeah.
Yep.
You said okay. Wait, there was.
Sorry, we'll stop being
shenanigans.
we'll stop being assholes.
You said there was one in the pantheon, but and then I forgot after that.
Lost to time.
Lost the time.
Forgotten.
Okay. Chad Todd.
Chad Dodson.
No, it was Chad Todd Toddson. Don't forget.
Oh,
that
Chad Todd Todson.
Oh,
they
we're
were
doing
named
middle
after their
names.
father, who was Todd Toddson. Let's not forget.
Perhaps there is something to do with the pantheon. That is the most I remember. There was some deity, Chad or Todd or Chad Todd
Everyone
Toddson.
else.
What we say is canon.
Do what now?
Religion checks.
Okay.
We're searching for Chad Todd Toddson.
Everyone at disadvantage. No, I'm kidding.
Chad Todd Toddson. Let's see if I know anything. What is this?
I
A
got a
religion
whole
check?
Religion check.
17.
Come on. I have never wanted a natural 20 more than I do now.
I know. I so felt that.
Oh, it was so right there. Only 6
Ouch.
because the 20 is right beside it. You can literally see the 20 sitting right there.
17.
Gertrude, you're also kind of aware of the fact that there's
A god
forgotten
named Chad
god-
Todd Toddson. Yep.
a
Cool.
forgotten god that whose symbol was a lightning bolt. Barry, you remember somehow that there was always some kind of odd feeling whenever sometimes lightning striking in your forest. It would almost sound like there was a girl's laughter accompanying it.
Okay.
And you remember that there was some odd feeling of the hairs on the back of your neck always standing on end when you heard it.
I mean, I'm a bear. Everything would stand on end.
That's fair.
Oh my god, Shelby, you have so much to say.
Shelby is talkative tonight.
She's
Maybe.
very upset that you're not listening. She's got
She's
a
got
speech
some
planned.
opinions.
So that is what you remember.
I also remember some forgotten god.
I'm gonna God, I hate doing this because it's so stupid, but I'm gonna like start drawing a dress on the person getting struck by lightning in my drawing and then try to make them seem like they're laughing.
Is Timmy stuck in the well?
I'm gonna draw a well and then Gertrude falling down into it. No.
Don't
I
create
think
the
in this
ring.
game we are just gonna kill each other. Is that supposed to be what happens when you hear lightning?
I'm gonna be like stand up on my hind legs and point.
Gives you the thing where bears look like fake people in a bear suit.
Yeah. Right now I just look like I'm a person in a bear suit. I'm a furry. That's
Yeah.
actually what's happening.
I
here.
am Person McPersonson.
I'm actually 3 kobolds in a minotaur suit.
How dare you.
Manson.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking miss.
I do
Your
too.
babies. Soon.
Anyway.
Soon.
Spoon.
So I don't remember what was happening before we got into this conversation about chat tots and
Barry drew a dress on the
right.
person
No,
getting
I
struck by
got
lightning.
that part. We got a dress. They hear laughter when it thunders outside. I don't remember why we're talking about this.
Because we were trying to
the
decipher
lightning
who
bolt.
Chad Dodson was.
Because of the lightning bolt, we were trying to decipher, is
Yep.
it from a family crest? And then we realized it's older than that. It's probably related to a pantheon, and that was Chad Todd Dodson.
Mm-hmm.
So a laughing lightning woman god forgotten in time owns this symbol.
I'm also gonna point directly, being like, definitely, I know what you're talking about.
Well, I guess that would be good knowledge for later, I'm sure.
Right.
I'm gonna make a heart on the ground, and I'm gonna put mom in it, like the word mom.
Oh,
the
that's so
cat walks
precious.
by
Thank you.
and its butt just sits on the mom drawing. Uh-oh.
Frozen.
Did
I'm
I
pretty.
disappear?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cat walked by and turned off your
Fucking
camera.
cat. You're such a dick, dude.
I love it. Gotta
One
love it.
cat is singing, the other one's being a pain in the butt.
They have.
Fully,
They're loud
he
tonight.
exited me out of everything.
Oh yeah, yep. You just left the.
Yep.
Woo!
Yep. Fully exited me out of everything. Thanks, buddy.
But we can still hear you, so that's good.
Oh boy. Alright, so
I'm gonna go into this room with the bed and just start checking for treasure, gold,
That's
anything.
what I meant. I couldn't remember what was going on there.
okay.
I'm
So
gonna
as
go
you
stand
walk
by mom to make sure she doesn't get hurt.
Shit. As you walk in, make perception checks. Y'all are making me
I'm
tired.
so sorry.
I stop looking at Liz. Every time I see a yawn, I just go no.
I can't help it, y'all. It just happens.
21 for me.
13.
Was it investigation or perception? To
Perception.
21.
Not great.
24.
Not great.
It was almost a
Alwyn and
2,
Barry.
and then it rolled
Alwyn
over.
and Barry, you see that there are next to some of the bedrolls, there are actually backpacks and supplies and food long since gone stale. And they're actually just kind of hidden underneath blankets and stuff, which is why a lot of the people couldn't see it, because they just kind of weren't looking. They just saw the beds and went,
Whoever left here must have left a while ago. Their food is spoiled by now.
Right, but they left all their supplies.
You can see exactly 2 backpacks worth.
It seems as if it is 2 backpacks worth of supplies.
I see exactly 2 backpacks worth of supplies. Yeah.
So they either died here and never get to come back for their stuff, or left in a hurry, or this stuff isn't valuable. Let's find out.
Oh, you're gonna look in it, aren't you?
I suppose that would be
Yes,
safest.
as long
Yeah.
as someone points them out to me, because I don't think I saw them.
They're really well hidden underneath the blankets.
They
I
are really
found
well-
one, right? Because I assume both of us found one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the bag of supplies. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull them out and drop them at mom's feet.
I will lift the covers on the other one. Just go,
I shall loot.
Yeah, I'll go through the backpack.
They are well hidden.
So it doesn't seem like there are many like active useful supplies. You find like the usual torches, water skins, rations, some charcoal, some incense, things like that.
Hmm. This doesn't really have anything of value. This doesn't really have anything of value or like just like regular gear.
Well, your accent changing.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Bear's
need you
about to
make
get
another
stabbed.
Deception check. Gertrude.
Me, a perception check?
Deception.
You started speaking in an English accent this time.
Speaking
I'm sorry. I'm fucking trying. I'm tired as fuck.
Never mind. Never mind. Bones got an out one.
I got a 15.
Bones got an out one. You're fine.
Barry's not actually looking. Barry just thinks that they've got weird accents.
No
I
one's
have already
fucking
deciphered
looking at
it.
Alwyn all the goddamn time when they
Yeah.
change their accent.
They're
Yeah,
a robot.
actually,
That's normal.
no, Izzy's calls me out each time. What are you
Yeah,
talking
I do.
about?
Fair enough.
Yeah, we don't have to roll a deception check every time.
Because I'm not lying. I'm just bad at what I
I'm
do.
not lying. I'm just talking.
Alright, so what else are you guys doing with these supplies and the bedrolls?
Mm.
Going
I'll keep them on me. I'll try to put the backpack or whatever on me, the bear.
I will help put the backpack on Barry.
Oh, that might be a bit too small.
It's on one of my arms, I assume. Can be like attached there.
Alright, so as you do that, are you guys gonna be heading out of the room now?
There are no other exits or anything into this room.
Nope.
Nothing else hidden. Just those bags.
Nothing that you guys could see.
What a strange room to protect with a trap.
Why do I feel like the DM keeps saying words that makes me suspicious?
There's this weird voice in the sky that's saying things and it's confusing.
Can I do an investigation around the room for any, like, just feeling around the walls for any trapdoors or anything?
Oh, you're really trying here. Go for it.
Can I lick a wall because that's been really good for me so far?
Yeah, make an investigation check for licking walls.
Perfect.
Not great. That's only going to be a 9.
What? That didn't even roll. I'm not. It just hit the wall and then didn't do anything.
Oof.
All right. 11.
Neither of you particularly find anything else. It's just musty old room.
Mm.
Barry, you think you licked a little bit of mold back there?
Oh.
Don't do that.
Right. Well,
Can I just hand over? I've been just a little food treat. It's not one of the ones that gives you health
you
because
wings?
yes. Just a little bit of dried fish because I don't want to give you the health ones. We might need those for later.
Yeah, I'll eat it. That's not going to be any issue.
Yeah. To get the taste of mold out of your mouth.
Mm.
Here is some. I took some of the fish from the caravan. And I
Just
made it
see me
into
there
food.
licking the pads of the bear paw, just like.
Right, so, what are we gonna do from here?
I guess
Well-
go back and try a different path.
There were
Back to the
others.
hourglass room and another path to pick, and we'll mark it again. Maybe use a different name this time.
That would make sense.
Suppose that works. Alright.
It works great because it means the next group that comes here will look at the names and go, what do they mean?
That is
Um,
perhaps that is why there were names on the first room. Someone marked where they went and
Possibly there's another bear.
that would make sense.
right, I suppose it's better than nothing.
Unless of
And he
course you have a
starts-
better plan.
Leading you out and down the hallway, back towards the room where the hourglass was. And he kinda looks around.
Before we leave, I want to write something in the wall. Who's that guy I hated in the other campaign?
Which one? There's a couple
Andy?
of guys.
Oh no, the rat guy.
The rat
Oh.
guy.
Hey, let me find the right guy's name. Give me a second. I have it written down.
Is it? I'm
I'm
pretty
just
sure it's
gonna put-
Ed or
I'm-
Andy.
I'm just gonna put that guy's mom sucks, and then I'm gonna leave.
Eli the rat.
Eli.
All right, Eli's mom sucks is what I'm gonna write in the wall, and then leave.
You hear the distant sounds of "fuck you."
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh wait,
Hey,
no, you
fuck
actually hear
you.
What's your name?
Tony.
So you
Someone
guys
at work.
heading back out to the hourglass room.
Yep.
Someone at work this week asked unironically, "What's your name?" And granted, it was like a 7-year-old child. I want to be like, "Tony, fuck you," but I cannot do that at work.
7-year-old
That's your
It's
child.
7-year. It's like, "What's your name?"
Tony.
What's your name? See? Okay.
Should we go center or right?
To the right is where we came from. So we've got the left and in.
We were in the left. We went down the left.
He's looking at the hourglass. So the right is.
Oh, so
the
we've
passageway
already
you
done-
came from.
Do we already do right and left for the hourglass room?
When you're coming back out of this room, the left.
Oh,
I
they
believe-
flip. That's right.
Yes, I believe we're supposed to go left again.
All right.
Are we going left again?
And who wants to put their name on the wall this time?
I'm gonna put
I
Barker.
suppose.
Perfect.
Right. Fantastic.
You know, Bones, you always sound so sarcastic about all of our decisions, but then you never actually come up with any on your own.
Yeah, it's almost like you're an NPC in this story and just
Right.
making us do
It's,
everything.
it's
I'm
very
not an actual
judgmental of
player.
you.
How dare.
I'm not an actual player in this story. Shush.
I'm not a player in this story.
Well, let's kill him.
If you're not real, then you cannot die. That means this
Exactly.
knife will not kill you.
Oh, this
What
is so
happened?
dark. Let's go back to the first room.
I- As you enter the room to your left,
I'm just going to sink a dagger into Bones' chest. No, I'm joking. JK.
it's
Jokes on you, we're murder hobos.
We know you're not real. What's wrong with wanting your bones?
as you enter into this room.
Mhm.
You see that it's a large gated space with an animal protecting its territory, with a bag bound to its leg that it is protecting at the moment. As it sees you enter the room, the griffin rears its head back,
Oh, fuck.
and I need you all to roll initiative.
Ah,
And I'm gonna roll a back at it.
Use your
Actually, no, I don't trust you. You failed me each and every fucking time. Where's my good dice?
I
need-
rolled an 8.
Oh, 24.
See, this is why all of you are failures. You're disgusting. I rolled a nat 20. Sorry. I'm scolding my dice because they're...
I thought you were talking to us. I was like,
No,
God damn.
They were definitely talking to us.
No, I'm talking to my dice. I have a pile of D20s that have been... The ones that have been rolling 2s. And I'm just verbally abusing them so they
Sid
get in
is just-
line.
It is just yelling at us. I got a
Did that work
15.
for any of us in our childhoods?
I gotta go.
All right. Don't make me
All right,
question myself.
All right, TikTok. Thanks for calling me out, you bastard.
Okay, anyways.
22.
Sharon, what was yours?
It was a whole 8. Very impressive.
Barry?
24.
And our resident Fucky Wucky.
Ooh.
I rolled it at 1.
Oh.
Good. That's useful.
Alright, so. Barry, you're first. This creature's about
Are
50
they
feet away from you.
obviously being...
Put my
Does it
dice-
look like they're attempting to harm us? Are they not pleased with our existence?
It is not pleased with your presence, but it is not actively attempting to attack you yet. It is just being very territorial.
Okay. Being territorial. Is it guarding... You said it was guarding a door?
No, it is guarding a bag on its leg and a tiny little nest around its feet.
I'm gonna do that thing that dogs do when they're trying to approach someone but not be threatening by like getting on their all the way down and then just slowly crawling towards them.
Make an animal handling check.
Okay. Uh, that's not bad. 17.
Okay. It takes note, and it kind of ruffles out its feathers for a moment. Just stares you down.
And then, because my bear form is my natural form, I am gonna cast Speak with Animals
Okay.
and see if this works.
All right. Let's take a look.
I counted it 7 different dice, rolled a 2, and that once.
One moment. Let me just double check the spell.
And I'm gonna try to say while you're double checking. Hi,
Mhm.
I'm Barry.
No berry.
That's my mom.
What do you want, Barry?
I'm gonna look back at everyone and be like, hmm? And then I'm gonna try to. Can I use a bonus action to try to write out what do we want?
I need you to make an intelligence check. Can you actually write these letters?
I can try. Oh, you 19, bitch! Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, you were right on the 19, and then you turned. A -1.
Oh, -1.
It was almost an 18, but then it became a -1.
I'm
Ye-
still proud of
Oh.
you.
You're
You-
trying to scratch out letters, but it just looks like you inscribed a middle finger back towards the party.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I would do that too.
Wait, are you saying that the bird is telling us to fuck off?
Oh.
That seems
That could be
insulting.
it.
I suppose
Either
it
that,
is-
or Barry is saying that to all of us, that he is just about to abandon us and go run through the wilderness with this creature. But I don't think my son would do that.
So that is your son.
Perhaps-
Maybe you can talk to him about not doing that.
I
Is,
guess that's my turn.
All right. After you is Olin.
Is Barry telling us to fuck off so that they may talk to the griffin alone?
I'm just shaking my head like, no.
I do not know what you meant. I do not know what those movements mean. Can I try and decipher what they're doing?
Insight with disadvantage.
It's gonna be a bunch of 2s. I'm mad. It is a 2, but you know what the other roll was? Not 20. I'm disgusted. Revolted. It's a 5 in total.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
You don't know what the hell Barry is saying.
Monsieur, I do not understand. Perhaps your mother is a better translator. You said it had a bag tied to its leg, correct? And you said there was a nest at its feet?
Yep.
Oh, does it look like there is a baby? You said it was a griffin, right? Not.
Yeah.
Is there a baby griffin in there?
Not that you can see.
Any eggs? Any eggies?
Not that you can see.
But you're telling me that there's no door.
There's no door.
So there's no griffin door.
Maybe we could just slither in and take it.
I'm ready. I gotta go. I gotta leave. I'm just gonna hold my action, I guess. I will put a hand on where my scimitar is, and I will just hold my action until the bear makes sense.
I am so exhausted.
Izzy, someday on a campaign, can we just play twins?
Yes, we
And
need
you'd be like
to.
twin bards.
No, we won't get anything done.
That sounds like hell.
Next one shot, twin bards. Ike and Mike.
Okay, is that the rest of your turn?
I'm gonna hold. I can't. I'm gonna hold an act. I'm not gonna rage because that will be
Iffy and
counterproductive.
Jiffy.
But I will hold an action to attack if something happens. To attack the griffin. Non-lethally.
Gertrude.
I would like to stealth,
Okay.
so
Sneak.
I'm going to
Do we
bonus
just see
action.
you doing that thing from that movie where the guy's against the wall and the griffin's actually actively watching you as you are stealthing against the wall?
I guess
You're
we're gonna
pulling a
find
frog?
out. Yeah. Ooh, that's not bad. With my stealth, ooh, that's not bad at all. That is going to be wait, 9 plus 18.
It does not seem to notice you as you're sneaking along.
Okay, so I'm gonna sneak along, and I'm going to try and get behind it. So I have 30 feet of movement. Essentially, I'm trying to get over to it, so I can stealth a hand, trying to stealth the sleight of hand, take the bag.
Okay. So 30 feet kind of gets you right against the wall right next to it,
Okay.
but you aren't at a clear angle yet.
Okay, I will just hold my action. Actually, I'll just take a dodge action. I'm gonna try and steal the bag next round.
Next game.
Next game.
Next game.
Game when Iffy and Jiffy, the twin bards,
You nearly killed me, Liz.
that only speak in third person.
Oh god.
Lily and Willie.
Lily and Willie. Billy and Bob.
So I guess stream's over. I'll see you again never. I have to go.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
You see Bones just kind of. Right.
Better not ruin this for me, Bones. You are
Don't fuck-
bite-sized.
I'm putting my faith in a bear. I'm putting my faith in a bear. You hear him just chanting to himself, like, I can't believe this is happening. I'm putting my faith in a bear. Oh no, this is all gonna go horribly wrong, but he's not doing anything. That's the entirety of his turn, is just panicking. Which takes us to Sharon.
Can I understand what my son is trying to say to me?
Insight. Mom senses carry out and negate the disadvantage.
But my ability to roll
No.
dice does not. That's an 11.
You feel like there's definitely something that was supposed to be written there. It was supposed to be really important, and Barry cares a lot about it. And it's definitely not saying fuck you. But other than that, you are very confused.
All right. What else can I do? I will cast Mage Hand and give my son a pitying pat on the head and say, I'm sorry, I don't get it.
Through the power of mom pats, you will have advantage on your next roll, Barry.
Wow.
Perfect.
Beautiful. That's the
You're
end of my turn.
Alright, it is now the griffin's turn, and it kind of stalks along a couple of steps and lowers its head towards you, Barry. What do you want want from me?
So, I think we want your bag if that's okay.
Nobody takes my bag.
I could give you another one. I have a really cool bag right here, and I show my bag that I have around my arm.
I have guarded this bag for centuries.
Don't you want to
Millennia.
take a break? I could guard it for a while.
Give me a persuasion check. Don't forget that advantage.
Persuasion -1. Natural 20. 19. I love you, D&D Beyond. Thank you. Everyone can see it. It's right there.
Yeah, I see.
I
-1.
fucking love that.
And just to see if I get like super awesome, I'm gonna do the advantage still, because why not?
Double crit.
No, it wasn't a double crit.
That would have been incredible. So you say that, and the griffin just kind of pauses for a moment, lifts up their leg, but why you?
I'm David Barrianis, the best bear in the world.
I was just gonna pause there for a moment, and then it's your turn.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought that was my turn.
Nope, that was the
Okay.
griffin's turn.
I'm gonna start trying to write out things again to everyone.
Intelligence check.
That's a 2. 4 minus 2 is 2.
You end up writing McMuffin.
Again. Can I use a bonus action to try to draw something instead of writing something?
Go for it.
I'm gonna try to draw the bag and then a question mark.
Performance with advantage.
Okay. 5 and 3. Perfect. So 5 and a 3. Communication is not my strong point, apparently.
No, not at all. You know what it looks like. It looks like a turd with the stink waft.
Damn it!
You're
All right,
really
that's
good at this.
my
I'm so sorry.
turn.
I'm
That's
so
my
sorry.
turn.
Rolls aren't in your favor.
I mean, I rolled a natural 20 to kind of convince them, so maybe they're still listening.
All right. That means Alwyn's turn.
Can I understand what Barry is saying? Or outside of that, I will just turn to the group because can I see that bag on the griffin?
Mhm. It actually lifted its leg earlier while it was talking to Barry.
I do not know what they are trying to. Do we want to take the bag from this griffin? I think that is what they are asking. Or also, I would just like to know: are we taking it? I do not want to hurt this animal if we do
I
not have
mean-
to.
That really depends on what's in the bag.
I do not know if I can get close enough to find out without it biting me. Barry might. Barry, I don't know if you can understand me, but what is in that bag? What's in the box? Could you find out? I don't know if you're I don't know what's happening. I think you're communicating, but that is Weird because you are a bear, not as a griffin. You are different creatures. I would assume you spoke different languages, but you do not. I know it's a bad French accent. Let me figure it out. Um, I all of my abilities are attack based or giving people food to feel better. Actually, can I just throw out one of my muffins? One of my
Go for it. Are you
Healy
who are you
ones?
tossing it towards?
The griffin.
Okay. Um.
It's not one of the Healy ones because I don't want to give it HP if it's missing any.
Okay. It's not an actual attack, but make an attack roll to see how on target you are.
An unarmed. I'm not throwing it so I can hit it. I'm throwing it like
Oh, yeah.
at the.
Like I
Okay.
said, it's not an attack. It's just to get it there.
So help me God. So fucking help me God. That's another one's going into fucking jail. It's another 2 for a total of 8.
So we threw it at the face, and now it's angry.
It ends up landing in front of Barry.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
eat that. That's not
it's-
even a question.
It's just regular food. Have fun with that. All of my dice are going to jail. I need to have a cleansing after this.
As a reaction when that happens, the griffin just goes, "Is that your friend giving you food?"
I think it was meant for you. I think they were offering you food.
And you took it.
No, I was saying that out of character.
Mm. And the griffin just, mm. Is that it for your turn, Alwyn?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what else I can do.
Gertrude?
Okay. So you said they lifted their leg up?
Just a little bit.
I
and
am
then
very
put it
tall.
back down.
Okay. I would like to continue. Can I make another stealth check? I'm pretty much trying to sneak up and steal the bag.
Does anyone want to make me pancakes?
I'm making pancakes once this is over. Now I want pancakes.
So I'm gonna head over there. And
Making
my
pan-
cunning action lets me bonus action sleight of hand.
So wait, what
Making
was the
bacon
roll?
pancakes.
I haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
Oh,
Put the
but
bacon to the pancake.
17 plus 9.
26.
26.
I like how all of us are just saying 26.
And that was sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand.
Oh,
You
great.
just-
Now we're dead.
And the griffin doesn't even seem to notice at first.
Fuck yeah.
At first.
While I'm standing here, is there anything in the nest that's weird before I start making a run for it?
Looks like a little. Honestly, it looks weird. It looks like a baby griffin's nest.
Uh-huh.
So like a nest that like a very young griffin would have made.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna put this bag in my bag, and I'm gonna back away as far as
Okay.
I possibly. I will use my action to also back away.
Okay.
So I don't know how far I get away.
I'd say that'd be about halfway back from where you were.
Perfect.
And that's it.
That's it.
And on Bones' turn, he seems to be that he was very intently watching Barry, but then upon seeing you swipe the bag, he just and that's all that he does on his turn.
Cool.
Sharon.
Okay. So I saw Gertie take the bag too? Or
I would assume so.
okay. And then I
I'm
see
assuming the
their
only one
their
you're trying to
wild
target
their
from is the
wild game
griffin.
of charades beside me.
At the very least, you would see his charades. Just like, what? Why? So you would be able to definitely see that.
Sorry, I couldn't remember what my instrument was. I'm just going to play a couple notes on my pan flute and give advantage to Bardic Inspiration. To Gertie.
Okay.
D6.
D8.
D8.
That's
You're
my
going on a date?
yes.
We're going on a
date.
date. I'm
gonna
your
have-
new dad.
2 moms now, Barry.
Oh. Hey,
That's
kid.
my bonus action. Wow, I forgot I could do all this stuff.
Hmm.
Surprise bird.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm going to hold an action. If I see the griffin attack either of my friends, I would like to throw my dagger at it.
Okay. Which leads us to the griffin's turn. And it kind of stares at you again, Barry, and just... You are the best bear?
That's what my mom says.
I have not seen bears. I will take your word for it.
I'm the biggest and the baddest bear, but in a good way, the good kind of baddest.
And it slowly lifts its leg up again, almost like it's gonna reach its beak to undo the string of the bag. Sees that there's no bag. Slams its leg down.
Where'd the bag go?
Looks around. I'm gonna need you to make an emergency stealth roll for me.
Okay. $21.
Can't make this shit up. It got a 22.
Oh, that
Oh.
could bite me in the ass.
Oh,
Ooh, I'm
there
gonna
you-
use, I'm gonna
you
use my
Bardic.
Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic!
There you go.
No.
You ready for this?
A 1.
23. I rolled a 2.
We love to see it. We love to see it.
So you see it turning its head.
I just
But
started
then-
with it.
It heard Sharon's pan flute for a moment, and it just kind of jolts its head over to look, and then continues to scan the area around it. And you kind of maneuver yourself perfectly to hide from its vision, and just slowly
Where-
make your way back to Bones.
Where'd the bag go? I thought I was gonna guard the bag. You?
Absolutely ruined my nest.
I'm right here.
Just by approaching me.
Oh.
And as it ruffles its feathers and prepares to attack, that is where we're going to end today's session.
Oh.
No.
But I was gonna cast mending on their nest.
Sorry we had to cut this one short all. Oh boy, I thought this was going to be a 2-shot.
Joke's
You
on you. It's
can't-
never short.
You
This is a new
asked
campaign.
us.
Especially not with this group.
I
When will
mean,
learn?
I asked for a one-shot for Halloween, and then we end up getting 42 creatures, and it's gonna have to take like 3 shots now, I think.
Fair enough.
This one was supposed to be what, 4 episodes? We're coming up on 6 now.
You know, like you can't. Anytime you want to do a 2-episode thing with us or a 1-episode thing, you have to add 4 episodes
Fair enough.
for each episode.
Or you have to push us to not faff.
Just a straight up railroad. Put us on
That's
an
just
actual
impossible.
train.
Like you're on a
No,
train.
don't put us on a train because bad things happen when we're on
Bad things
train.
happens on train.
No,
I got all of you as children.
That's
Finish
right.
in one shot in one shot.
You're true.
That's
That's so
true.
true.
That
Mackie's
is
the
true.
only one who has
Children.
succeeded.
only successful one shot.
Mhm. This is
Mackie's
true.
the only successful one shot.
That is going to do it for us here tonight. We will be seeing you again tomorrow for something.
Yo, maybe. I don't
That's
know.
right. We had to discuss that because I have no idea what we're doing, but
We will
tomorrow
be
is
discussing-
something.
Let's find out.
Definitely keep an eye on our Twitter.
I would like magic pancakes.
And be sure that you are in our Discord.
We have a
will-
Discord?
Check out our Discord.
I have to go now. Iffy and Jiffy
We
have to have
will
a
be
conversation.
posting our results there as to what we are doing tomorrow when we know. And then we'll also be back on Sunday, correct?
Yeah.
I
With
believe so.
another thing. We'll be figuring this out
Oh
tonight,
wait,
guys,
today's
I
Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, today's Friday.
Hey, today's
today's
Friday.
Don't know what day is
This is one of our 3 streaming weeks.
We will figure out what's going on and we will get back to you guys on Discord and Twitter as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you've had fun watching this total chaos.
And we'll catch you on the flip side.
I'm
See
Barry.
you tomorrow. Goodbye.